There we go. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of D6, where I, RCM, bring together bridging friends, voice acting friends, and friends in general onto a D&D live stream show. So, as usual, we're going to go ahead and roll the character intros, and then we will shoot some shit. Sorry. And then we will get into an adventure as usual. So, sit tight, and we'll see you after the intro.
My name is Alana Marathari, and this is my story. To say that misfortune follows me at every turn would be a sad, but true beginning. My mother was beaten, tortured, and left for dead, but carried me unknowingly. Going to one of the many elven clans, there I was born healthy and lived among her elven brethren. After finding love and starting my family with a wonderful man named Fenrir, we had a daughter, Alicia. Little did I know that misfortune would come my way once more. While going out on a food gathering with my mastiff Shay, our clan was attacked by humans. Fenrir died trying to protect my daughter, who later I learned was kidnapped. As I saw my beloved die in front of my eyes, I vowed to do whatever it took to find and bring back Alicia to the clan and to always be by her side. I've spoken out of turn many times to my clan, and it's brought me more than my fair share of trouble, but they know I'm right. I will also admit that I do love to partake of fine wines and nails a little more than the average woman, but that's only to mask the pain. I often hide behind jokes and sarcasm. You know, it's easier to laugh at my own pain than deal with it. When it comes to fighting, I believe that I've proven my worth more times than can be counted. My clan is definite proof of that. I have used my femininity at times to get men to give me information, but never letting them get too close to ever touch my heart again. Until I find Alicia, I will not rest. My goal is to find her and save her from the monsters who took her from me. She is my reason for living, and she is the reason why I fight.
I am Arya Hope, rejected by society for being a tiefling, though raised by only a human mother. I found enjoyment in music. My mother first taught me the lute when I was a child, and I found myself skilled in nearly any instrument I encountered. I truly felt the magical properties of music, so I decided to become a bard. And I left my mother at the age of 13. This drew attention to me, mostly responses of disgust. Early on as a bard, I would work rundown pubs, and I would be nearly booed off the stage before I could even perform. A kindly half-elf took pity on me, and she gifted me a brass ring that I've worn ever since. From that day, I was hell-bent that I would not be brought down, and I continued to perform. The half-elf, who introduced herself as Florinda Audith, became a regular in my audience. She went on to introduce me to a mysterious promoter known simply as the Shadow Agent. I've never seen his face. I know only his deep, raspy voice. He's regularly flaunted his connections and has proved an invaluable resource to me. Time and determination was to my advantage, as my skill eventually earned respect, and I've come to a point of moderate success. I will never let go of my dream, which is to one day perform for the royal court. The brass ring given to me by Florinda will never tarnish, and it reminds me that I will not tarnish either.
I, Bagamnon Gorvroth, born in the heart of Dracovania, conceived by Durgrax, a general in the Dracovanian army, and Belnies, a teacher. I grew up enjoying some of the more finer things in life. A good home, plenty of food, and most of all, an exuberant amount of treasure. Until the age of 5, my father had taught me all he could about combat. So he sent me out to Grandmaster Zorbroth to complete my training. He said I had latent potential that he wanted to unlock. So, as the years went on, I trained with the Grandmaster, learning techniques I wouldn't think would be so amazing. I returned home after a few short years with my newfound experience of the world. I then became a member of the army, fighting alongside my father. Whenever we fought, I felt such a rush, almost as much as the rush I got with gold and treasure. Although we had our wealth, I found it to be rather plain. There's only so much Dragonborn treasure you can look at before it gets stale. So, I left home once again on a journey to find other treasures of the world, other than Dragonborn. My mother supportive. My father, on the other hand, while not the happiest, still supported my decision. Now on my own, I crossed the land searching for a good fight, and also the riches and treasures this world has to offer.
The dwarven monk Joseph Leadfist resented his life as a miner in the dwarven mountains of Goldthar, when one day, a group of nomadic halfling monks forced into hiding from a group of dragonborn mercenaries stumbled upon his mountain. They were being chased by the mercenaries so that they couldn't be tortured into revealing the location of their grandmaster, Tiny Nuggins, an expert in the martial art of Lung Fu Pai. He's considered a war criminal to the Dragonborns, but a hero to others. Those halflings took a shining to Joseph, enough to teach him the art of Lung Fu Pai. Joseph was a natural, and soon he set out to find Tiny Nuggins so he could complete his training. Joseph's a scrapper, trained in a martial art designed to punch above the user's own weight. As a dwarf, he is a lover of good food and drink. If a stranger wants to fight, he's more than happy. But if that stranger offered him a drink, he'd be even happier. Joseph has a fear of horses, and unlike dwarves, doesn't like caves or caverns, reminding him of the dismal life he had before the monks arrived.
I was born of a human woman and an orc, an orphan of the battlefield. The mercenaries who found me named me for the only feature they valued: brawn. As a young boy, I looked human enough, but there was something different, something off-putting about me. They took me on as a laborer. I had a secret though. I loved to sing. That was what kept my hope alive during the dark times. One day, in my early teens, a traveling band of bards came and entertained an army the mercenaries were aligned with. Duncan, a singer of great renown, was drawn to the sound of drumming. In a melodious voice, he found me, trying to copy their music. I became a bodyguard, and eventually, a member of the band of bards. I no longer needed to be violent or destructive. I had found peace. Peace with Duncan and the band. There, I finally found the acceptance and friendship I had sought. I'd found a family. Sadly, the brightest lights often cast the darkest shadows. Duncan's benevolence hid a darkness. He used the power and resources he gained to find an ancient spell that granted him immense power. He summoned a demon, and in exchange for this immense power, the demon slew the band members, save for me. I barely managed to escape with my life. My escape came at a cost. The demon tore out my throat, permanently ruining my voice. I swore revenge on my former leader, and the demon that destroyed my friends, falling back on the natural instincts and skills of my father's people. My orc heritage and the skills I learned from the mercenaries would now serve my quest for revenge. I've spent the last decade training myself to find the man who betrayed me and my family. I've become a fearsome swordsman, renowned for my rage on the battlefield. Someday, I will find Duncan, and he'll taste the rage of my blade!
Oopsie, there we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Everybody hear me? Hopefully. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. Hello, and welcome back, everybody. So, quite a week. I believe everybody can agree. Quite a fucking week.
That cannot be denied.
So basically, after, like, literally, I think a couple days after, it was, I think, the 29th, Team 4-Star had announced their Tenkaichi Iron Man Budokai Abridge-a-thon, in which all of us were like, oh, we gotta do our own fucking thing. And then we all got mad because Taka and friends over at Team 4-Star said we're not allowed to have we have to have a set cast, meaning anybody in one thing cannot be in another, and that started a flame war on the internet. Me and Taka had a long conversation in which I think I took away something that he kind of really he really let me know personally, a particular issue that was you know, he would rather see a whole bunch of people get together and making great things instead of, you know, something small or just like a few good things. That was not.
Look, I'm just throwing out there. I feel like the D6 group missed a big opportunity. We should have all worked together and done Record of Lodoss War. It is literally a D&D game. It is fucking amazing.
Fortunately, we already knew what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Most of us already knew what we wanted to do for this thing, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of us decided to just go ahead and choose our own projects and shit like that, so... Yeah. Another thing...
Funnily enough, Aaron and I were talking about a Dreamcast for a certain thing the night before the bridge contest was announced.
And so, like, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this series right, we're gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna say what it is. Me and the other people within the group have said that we're gonna keep it on the down low until a later date. Hopefully by that point everybody will be casted and everybody will be voiced, and the person that's editing will be definitely working on quite a few things that we think we believe ultimately that we've made it past the 30 second mark, or we made it to the 30-second mark to get people to laugh. So we'll see definitely how things definitely come in this upcoming month in content creation. In the meantime, while we do have somebody that's editing that, me and Tara, once this is done written, we're gonna go ahead and write episode 4 and try and get that out hopefully next month. I want to say later next month.
Fingers crossed, because I mean, like, what with AX and everything, it might be pushed back a little bit.
Oh, also, thank you to the people who had donated last week. I really can't thank you guys enough, because this week I managed to get a whole bunch of things, but unfortunately something had happened by the end of it. But first of all, I would like to say special thanks to the people who had donated, because it managed to get me a whole bunch of miniatures on the internet. Specifically something like this guy. He's doing the thing. He's doing a thing. You know what I mean? This is an earth elemental that I've been needing for quite a while. On top of that, I got little platforms for our characters now, which I've hot glued because that was suggested.
Nice.
And also I took the liberty of painting the bases so then my players can actually see where they are. So, of course, this is Begomnin, as he is red. This one is Alana, which is kind of like this real foresty green.
Woo!
Hey, Aaron, you need to share your screen.
That is
Share
true.
your screen.
Yeah.
That is true. I thank you for reminding me, you guys.
You're lagging. You're lagging.
I know. I'm so sorry.
I know.
But yeah, I have this foresty green for Alana, and then I got this kind of red for Begomnin. I learned quickly that acrylic is not the way to go, by the way. I got this very danky looking brown for Braun. Braun. I got this yellow for Joseph, because I could only imagine Key as a yellow color.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I always view Joseph as bolder, though.
Right? Like you showed me
He
that.
really is. Yeah.
And
Fucking Joseph is bolder, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, if people would play a good game like fucking Battleborn instead of Overwatch, people would know.
Screw you, and the horse you rode on.
I also have this rather ashen blue, almost kind of a light blue for Arya. which hopefully in the future I will actually pick up the hobby into painting these guys. But yeah, I also redesigned the battle map. It took a whole bunch of printing, but I fucking did it. I also picked up the Magic the Gathering Planeswalker board game, which came with a bunch of cool fucking miniatures. And that only cost me $15 on Amazon, in which it would have been $30 at fucking Walmart. So I'm glad I didn't buy it at Walmart.
Oh, damn. That's good.
Also, I got a very, I'm not going to say special treat, but I need to get platforms for these guys.
I don't like scorpions.
Yeah.
Oh my! That is rather spooky.
Also, within that Planeswalker kit, or the Planeswalker board game, I found one that looked like it could be doggy. It could be a doggy. You guys
Yeah.
So
Doggy.
I will
Just
I'll
paint him dark brown.
yeah,
Like,
I'll definitely
Turn
be
out there, dude. Get the dog for the Monopoly board.
No, he is
I
not.
always imagine.
No.
Yes.
I have
the
other
little Yorkie from the Monopoly board.
I have other plans for this one, but I do plan on buying a War Dog figurine.
Yeah.
In late, should we get more donations? What is up with the chat box?
It's not showing up on the screen.
Yeah, which is
On
weird.
the share.
It wasn't doing it.
Goliath.
It wasn't doing it yesterday, which is why I'm slightly concerned, and I don't have a replacement for it currently.
Oh, dang.
Let me see. Give me a second. But yeah, as far as everything goes, like, things have been going great. Like I said, pretty hectic week this week. I went back to work. Pretty normal work week for me. Oh, at the end of this week, I didn't tell you guys this. I had actually just gotten my graphics card. I have a new graphics card finally in, and I was testing it out last night with Ava. But
Yeah.
yes, the other day, I had taken out my dog, and basically he had jumped on my back and knocked my glasses off my face, and it hit the concrete so hard the lens had basically broke inward and caved in, so it shattered. So my entire left lens is gone, and now I have to spend about $100 to go get new glasses. So, hooray for money I wasn't supposed to spend this month.
Oh, dude, I'll give you a website that I buy all my glasses off. Their prescription never cost under $30.
Did they ship to the States?
I assume so.
Okay.
It's
cool.
a .com website, not a .au.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Send me a link.
Yeah, same
if
here.
if I can go to my doctor and see what my prescription numbers are, I'll definitely order some. I just want to make sure that I'm not spending. Well, actually, I have to go to the doctor's anyways. I haven't been there for about 3 years. I'm supposed to go every year because my right eye, I have no peripherals. I have no peripheral in my right eye. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if I look this way, it is a blurry mess. Anyways, so yeah, while I'm trying to fix this chat thing, what have you guys been doing? What have you guys been up to?
Being scripting,
Yeah.
casting, doing all those other fun things for the Team 4-Star contest.
Yep.
Getting that shit done.
I partner with the Nonsense Abridged team, who do Fairy Tale Zero abridged. So they're gonna be my cast for my project for Tiba, and yeah.
We're keeping a small cast. It's just currently me, Yomi, and 2 others for our parody.
Oh.
Two secret people.
Well, it's not necessarily just members. They are going to be doing a lot of other things.
They're doing other stuff too. You know, I mean, I just like we're keeping a small group.
So
Manageable.
We just got a donation in. I literally just logged on to Twitch alerts, and it literally says, "Buy Shay and a hat for him." I will most certainly do that. I will most certainly be buying a shade hat.
Everybody wants the damn hat.
Am I still wearing the crazy helmet that Joseph gave me?
Oh, the Yeti thing?
Yeah.
The
skull he gave me?
The bone naga skull.
The bone naga skull.
I think I still am.
I think you have it. You're not wearing it, mainly because you can't just put it on. It's too. It's not too big and it's not small, but it's just like it's awkward on your head and it moves around too much. I mean, if you go to a shop, I mean that will be up to you. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are definitely some interesting armor shops. You've been to one before, actually. The Fireheart, I believe. Alright, let's see, lit box, or chat box, there we go. Do I
want to thank everybody who joined us in the
We can't hear you, Eva.
Yeah, Eva, you're a little too quiet, or really quiet, actually.
Better.
Such a rare treat.
You stop that, you stop being so mean.
I'm not mean. I'm surly. It's part of my charm.
I guess.
Oh, you're mean.
I'm like Grunkle Stan. Everybody loves Grunkle Stan.
Grunkle Stan.
All right, let's see if it works now.
Better.
Oh, pistols.
Let's see.
Still barely hear you, sweetie.
All right, hold on.
What is going on? There we go.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
You sound a bit robotic, but yes.
Okay.
Okay, now it's working. There we go. I was kind of wondering what the fuck. Okay.
Yeah, don't fucking mean.
All right, the chat.
I was just gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say thank you to everyone who joined in on our stream yesterday. That was very fun. Like I said, not trying to be mean or anything like that, but we appreciate you guys trying to help us. Except we're trying to do it on our own, so we're trying to see how far we can do it without any help.
Yeah.
What game?
Borderlands 2.
On PC.
Man, the game's easy.
Well, we're trying to do it from the very beginning, just a team stream, basically.
Yeah,
no help from others, and just rushing through it as much as we can.
Yeah. We're trying to be a couple of badasses, so.
Yeah. We got there a couple of times, except we had to go against Boom Boom again.
Yeah, for, like, it put us all the way back in Liarsburg, in which I'm like, oh, I hope to God they don't send us back up against fucking Boom Boom. And what do? They send us back up with the fucking Boom Boom, like, the fuck, bud? We were like,
I know.
We just killed them! How do we fuck that up?
Yep.
So yeah, we're now all the way over in Sanctuary, which I hope to God it doesn't put us back on fucking Claptrap's boat. Which, by the way, fuck Claptrap.
I know. But he is the reason I call everyone minions.
Right?
Everybody is my minion. At least everyone on the chats. Oh, and yeah, my Alana cosplay is coming along pretty well. I will start sending pictures this week, so yeah, that way you guys can see it. And if you guys want me to be at AX in my Alana costume, don't forget to do like a one-time payment to my PayPal. It'd be awesome to, have some help to be able to go there.
Yeah, I mean,
or AWA, either one.
I mean, if we manage,
I'm mostly used for AX.
I mean,
I'm working on my Joseph cosplay myself. It's actually just a ripped singlet and booty shorts. But I have picked up an actual war axe prop that I found in a garbage dump. Don't ask me why I was in the garbage dump in the first place. But it's a cool looking axe. Little bit of blood on it, but I'll wash it off.
No, don't wash it off. It adds to the
it has
aesthetic.
to be the authentic feel of it.
Look, it might have been used in a crime, is the thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
So a lot
then
of
put some
bleach.
fake blood on it. Put some fake blood on top of the real blood.
Which I forgot to announce. How to Be an Adventurer episode 3 is up.
Yes.
It's finally fully up on YouTube. I
About
decided
80% of us are in it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that perfect character for Sam to play, but Sam is currently playing a much more funnier character for the thing that we're doing for Tenkaichi Iron Man Budokai Abridgeathon.
Tiba.
But
Yeah,
speaking
Tiba.
of that was supposed to be finished scripting yesterday.
Yeah, we were supposed to finish yesterday. Things got the other day I was
My bad.
I ended up getting dragged out for with my family. Fucking family people, right? And then yesterday Sam was gone, so it was kind of like, okay, how do we want to finish writing this episode or something? So Sam has definitely been the biggest help for our Tiba project because he's super fucking funny. As I
Shots
always,
He's a really
fired.
good writer.
As I-
He's been very helpful.
yeah, and also Schmucks came out. For those of you who haven't been able to,
Yeah.
Currently Buddy says that it
Yep.
could possibly get taken down. So tonight after the stream, if you will, go watch fucking Schmucks. It is funny. It
is hilarious.
It is really fucking funny.
And
It's-
remember to download the episode because it's probably going to be taken off in about 4
Don't
fucking
download the
minutes.
episode.
yeah, so
Just watch it.
Download it.
Watch
Put
it.
it on uTorrent.
yeah.
No, put it on YouPorn where everybody can see it.
Which but I would
Like, oh, porn.
Actually pirate it because it's been monetized by a company I'm pretty sure have no right to monetize it. So make sure you pirate it so they don't get a cent.
Wait, who monetized their video?
Sony Music, which they have the right to.
it's because it's the same musician, I think. The same person that made the
No,
same
Sony Music Entertainment is Aniplex.
Yeah, it
Oh,
says
yeah.
Aniplex is a subsidiary of them.
So they do own the rights.
Yeah.
For the most part.
But our resident lawyer will say that you should pirate it. Is that not correct, our lawyer?
No!
He means like no, like yes.
That's bad! And not the
bad.
90s bad, but cool.
It's like marijuana. It's marijuana bad. Where it's everyone will like you more for doing it.
All the
One, that's
cool
not
kids
marijuana,
tonight.
that's cocaine. Two, no.
You ever do that thing where you do a line of coke and you put a bunch of marijuana buds in it and you snort it up and you just have a blocked nose for the rest of the night?
I was wondering where Sam was taking this. I wasn't disappointed. I was not disappointed.
Alright.
What were you gonna say, Tara?
I was just saying that you'll never be popular if you don't illegally download media.
Well, there you go. Hestia says it. Must be true.
She may not be my mom, but she'll still call me daddy.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Aaron. Did you just read all the comments? Like everyone's quoting that. I have
we
so much regret for that.
You know, that hurts so much. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some pain pills. I am actually getting drugs. Lots of drugs.
Alright.
That's illegal. You're a bad lawyer.
He has to
No,
get
I'm
he
a
has to
lawyer.
get like oxycodone or some shit like that.
Oh,
Jesus.
I have a funny Valium story from the other day. I walking to the train station. A druggie walks up. He asks me for a cigarette. I'm a good guy. I go, yeah, here, have a cigarette. And he goes, oh
Okay.
yeah, I'll give you a box, a little thing of Oxy for it. And he pulls out like this pill container of OxyContin. Sorry, no, Xanax. Xanax is what it was, which we call Valium over here. And he goes, yeah, here, have it. And I just go, don't you need that? It's like, no, mate, I found it.
Fucking.
And I
Alright.
said,
Oh, by the way, alright, I'll let Sam finish.
I just told him to keep it. I didn't take it. I didn't take drugs from a stranger.
By the way, I'm such a lawyer. My cat's an alcoholic. I go to sit down in my chair and I realized that JoJo had been hiding beer caps in the seat of my chair.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I have like a stack of like 10 beer caps. She's just been stashing them like all over the house all week.
I'm on a controlled substance.
Hmm?
I'm on meth.
Good for you.
I'm on a drug called Charlie Sheen.
I'm on methylphenidate and ADD medicine. Not illegal, but it is a controlled substance. It's generic Ritalin.
I got a sickness, and the only cure is more cowbell.
Why wouldn't you do the voice when you said that line?
Because I've done it so fucking much for Fate. I've gotten sick and tired of it.
I've been working on my Tom Waits
Christopher Zokin
impersonation.
is not my favorite character.
You know, I'm thinking I might try and do the rest of the show as Tom Waits, because you know, Tom Waits is he's a funny talking man, and he plays a lot of weird music, and it's what Heath Ledger from The Dark Knight based his performance on.
Why would you
Hey,
stab me?
don't knock Tom Waits. Tom Waits is fucking amazing. He's a national treasure.
Why would you
several
stab me,
nations.
Tom Waits? Because you're a horrible Tom Waits. Alright.
How is he a national treasure if he hasn't stolen the Declaration of Independence?
How do you know Tom Waits hasn't? He's Tom fucking Waits.
You know, I kind of have a back room where I keep all of my music awards and trophies, and yeah, if you remove my Golden Grammy, you will find the Declaration of Independence right under it.
You know what's weird? Heath Ledger and Tom Waits worked together in Ledger's last movie. And he was one of the inspirations for Ledger and Dark Knight. That's just kind of a fun coincidence. He played the devil.
Alright, you guys.
Dark Knight is apparently responsible for Heath Ledger's death. So, does that mean that Tom Waits is indirectly responsible for Heath Ledger's death?
Oh,
Illuminati
no,
confirmed?
The Illuminati confirmed. He's an MBA confirmed to Illuminati.
Alright, you guys.
I actually
you guys.
Heath Ledger's neck with my my fingers, so yeah,
Sam.
I did kill him.
Sam.
That's actually part of the movie.
You guys. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get on into the adventure before we get a little too off track. So, a sip of water. So, where we last left off, our adventurers had basically returned from the Vault of Ioun, which is a magical item that had rested under Arario for God knows how long. Upon their return, they were attacked by the Red Assassin, otherwise known as Helios, and had basically attacked and then immediately fled when he knew that he was unable to kill all of them at the same time. A few hours had passed, and our friend Braun decided to head off and try and get training for the Typhoon, which is a gun he had previously owned. He had came across the shop owner known as Barlota, in which had definitely knew who the original owner was, but did not like that he, or Braun, had claimed the gun or had possession of it, and those who had possession before of it, and began to attack Braun. Braun had escaped, returned back to the bar with the rest of his friends, and in which they had all decided to try and take back the gun, in which ran into a little bit of trouble, which put them under arrest. Beforehand, Arya had received a letter from a mysterious individual, along with along with a short meeting with said individual, as we all know as the Shadow Agent. She has yet to reveal this information to the rest of the group, but that will probably soon come to light, maybe this episode. So,
Oh, you forgot we also have, we brought poor Arvello in with us.
yeah, they decided to go see Arvello, which he was planning to go off into Celsium to go and collect magical stones, which are pretty high in quality in Celsium. He decided to join along with them, probably didn't expect this to happen, and he's with them, unfortunately. So, from that point, we're going to go ahead and start off, you guys. You are currently within one of the, within the western jailhouse of Aurario. It is basically where a lot of people tend to get processed. Within, all of you are placed within individual cells with many, many guards, each taking you in and sitting you down. They have all read you your crimes, or rather your what you have done to enact you being placed in your jail cell. You all do not have any of your possessions currently, and one more thing. There was also one last thing because I had written this down. Oh, I'm such a great dungeon master.
I do have a random mechanic question.
Sure.
Never mind, I'm gonna ask it. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will not, in order to advance the story.
Okay. And as far as all of you know, it is now midnight, and you have all been processed. You have not been let known of any trials as of for right now, and you are all just within your cells. Some of you across from each other. Shay and Rial are in the same cell as you, Alana, so at least they have that amount of respect. A few moments pass, and what seems to be a rather familiar individual, one that you guys had met back a few hours ago, which was that big main guard who had basically told you guys that we didn't see any of this, and we decided to overlook it, and we will investigate ourselves. He comes up to you, Alana. Well, this is a very complicated situation. Merely hours ago, explosions and various other pieces of property damage was caused around you and your group. Do you care to explain to me how this happened?
Alana?
Is she there?
That's you. Eva. I don't think... Eva, is your mic low again?
Oh, her Skype is messing up.
Oh.
My internet's messing up a little bit, I think, because I'm having a hard time hearing you sometimes, Aaron.
No, it's Aaron's side. Like,
oh, okay.
Because it was happening on my end as well.
Mine's actually been surprisingly okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm running at about 1,000 kilobytes a second,
right.
so... I'm running at a megabyte a second, so I'm not... Oh.
Alright, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome
Alright.
back.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason my Skype's messing up, sorry.
Okay.
Alright, so, as I was saying, our friend here, pointing at Braun, was...
Braun waves.
Yeah.
Awkwardly
He
like,
had,
oh
had,
shit.
He
had a possession that belongs to him stolen. We took it I took it upon my team to help him retrieve it. So if anyone's to blame, it should be me. I gave all the orders. I told them what to do. They had just obeyed.
I am very aware of Barlota and his shop. This activity that he had pursued upon is not uncommon, but also this seems slightly out of place for him as well. Never have I seen him attack a man out of sheer secrecy, if one were to say. Unfortunately, the way that I see it is that you decided to take justice upon yourself. And thus, for right now, I'm going to be taking your badge, considering that you are the mastermind to the situation. As for the rest of your friends, we will wait until the morning, and we will see what befalls upon your group. As far as I see it, you will probably be facing the worst charges. Not here in Arario, but rather for the Emerald Enclave. As I'm pretty sure you are aware of the new treaty, some laws are passed where those who are members of the Enclave, and the same thing goes for you, as he now looks towards the cell all the way to the back for McConnell. Same thing for Dracovania. They will be handling your punishment as well.
Oh, fuck. You really just didn't say that, did you?
Yeah, peace treaties and people have their own laws.
Well, no, because didn't you say that Dracovania would handle my punishment?
Yep.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, they're gonna go all medieval on your ass.
Yeah.
They? No,
Or
there's only one
prison
person I'm
time
afraid
on
of.
your ass.
There's only
Is
one
it your
person.
mother?
As he then looks
At
back
least
to you,
you have a
Alana.
mother to fear.
As he looks back at you, Alana. Oh. He says,
No, it's alright.
so, rest for the night, and we will see what happens in tomorrow morning. And he stands up, or he turns around and he begins to walk down the cell. Arya, as he passes your cell, he places something on the bars, and he continues on walking.
Oh.
Alright, can we make a perception check? Just, like, did anybody else see that?
Go ahead.
Alright.
Alright. Hey, Aaron,
Yeah.
we're all alone in our cells, right? Or are we, are the cells open enough to where we can see each other?
It's basically giant iron bars. It's basically how you would see a regular jail
Okay,
cell.
So we can hear each other and everything.
Yeah, you
okay,
guys
so
can hear
it
each
would
other.
be it would be holding, not jail.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
This is where
Okay.
people get
I-
processed.
Oh, okay.
I pulled
well,
something out of my
Okay.
rectum that I'd been hiding this entire journey.
Oh god.
By the way, get a
for
18 for
situations-
perception check.
I got a 1 for
Just a sec.
perception, so
Got an
3
18.
total.
Okay. Hawk, what you notice is that there is a piece of paper on those bars. A nice scrolled up piece of paper, but you're about 3 or 4 cells down from Arya.
Hmm.
So
What's the order of the cells, if I can ask?
Okay. the way that I can describe it, actually this is perfect because I have tape all over this. Give me a second.
if someone had a harmonica that Aria could play.
Fuck!
I'm alone in the
Actually, you want to know what? Hold on, Joseph.
You said
Joseph?
all the possessions were taken, but
Okay,
damn.
Joseph.
Wizard was literally up
Hold
his
on,
ass.
you guys. Joseph, you're making so much noise, but the guards do not fucking notice it, or they don't even care to notice it. Okay, so the.
I just gotta ask.
Joseph!
Okay, I'm looking
Alright, I'm
at
done, I'm
Joseph
done.
and I'm like, please tell me that was in a plastic bag. First. I imagined it just,
Of course it was in a plastic bag. I've also now decided to name my rectum plastic bag.
Oh god.
Do not fear, elf. Dwarf anuses are quite resilient.
Aaron, what you're talking about,
Congratulations.
our locations.
Hold on, I need to.
What's that?
Well, no, because he's drawing something on the board, so I was thinking, is that our location to one another, or where are we at in conjunction to like are those our cells and whatnot?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's showing like a hallway of cells and stuff. Run on.
These are cells. Each one of these little squares are cells. But you also know that there seems to be a hallway going this way, but you don't know what it is. Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, can you put our markers where we're all at?
yeah, that's what I'm actually doing. All right. So Begomnin, you're all the way back here. Here. Lana. Aria. And here is Joseph. And here's Arvello.
Alright. Alright.
So,
I'm the one between Aria
Well, I'm the
and
one at the
Begamin,
far
right?
Bottom.
yeah.
No, the
this-
far bottom's Begamin.
So this here is Braun. This is but for you, Alana, you don't notice you rolled a nat 1, right?
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah,
a
you
nat
didn't
one.
you didn't fucking notice anything.
I kind
He
of
just passed through that cell. He just walked through. He just walked through. You didn't notice
Yeah.
anything.
I know.
I rolled a 17 total.
Yeah, I got 8.
Joseph, you did notice him placing a piece of paper. Begomnin, you can't see. You couldn't see that in general. You're way back there.
Yeah, I'm far away, so well, because even then I rolled a 19, so if I did, I would have saw something, but I'm not.
Wait, you rolled a 19 plus your modifier?
No, I rolled 18 plus my modifier.
Okay, then yeah, it's 4/4 cover. You wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but this is currently everybody's jailed. So,
Alright.
I need to get a deeper color though. Yeah. 'cause-
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. So everybody's loving the harmonica. Damn. Of course,
Always
it
to
had
be
to
expected.
be Joseph to always expect the unexpected with Joseph.
he put a shit harmonica to his mouth.
Yeah, I was
know.
actually about to say I wouldn't allow it, but for the sake of the episode and the comedic relief, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
But Monica.
But
Yeah.
Monica.
But that's all
Is
you
her
got
name
up
Monica
there.
for a reason?
Which, by the way, it's
Her
good.
name Monica.
Which, by the way, Joseph, it's good to know that you have a butt harmonica up there. By the way, just wanted to let you know. Which would
don't
be
wanna
nice.
know what else
Which
is
would be
good.
nice to tell your DM every now and again. But you want to know what? It's good to know now,
It's good to know
because
now.
that's gonna play well in the future.
Especially when
He
you're writing
pulled
a
that
for
idea out of his
Shay.
ass.
Quite literally.
You know.
Okay.
Every time I sit down, I take a point of damage.
No.
That's
You're not
why
gonna
Joseph's always standing.
You're not gonna get a.
Make that part of the bolt, yeah.
You're not gonna
I
get a.
thought he was
bloody
just too
rectum.
short to find a chair.
Fuck.
Oh god.
All right.
All right.
So Arya, You open up the letter, and it is it's to be expected from the Friends of the Shadow. And she's the only one that knows this because I don't want to have to type this all out. But as far as you know, it says, "Do not worry about the situation, but do not expect this again. Go to the airship. SA." And that's it. So, considering the fact
from
that
her cousin?
it just you don't know, but the initials spell out SA.
Oh, essay. Okay, I thought you were talking about like essay, like hey, essay.
Right. All right. All right. From
You are too white to be saying
okay.
that.
Fuck off.
Seriously,
I
even
have a
we're
Mexican-
both telling you you're too white.
Yeah, I have a Mexican mother
you
by
too.
the way. All right. So, with that being said, the night passes. Relatively
Quick,
easy. Yeah.
Whoa. What I was gonna suggest, like, we're all still there, and we can still talk to each other, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Well, then, in that time, why don't we just get to know each other then? Like, we each tell, like, Braun, since he's the newest one, like, more about us.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay.
Works.
Let us all like
I
chat
love
up.
it.
I
Okay.
still don't know him that
Session.
well.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Braun, how much do you want to tell them? Is it everything that's in the video of the backstory? Or do you want to tell them more?
You said tell them more.
Do you want to tell them more?
I can, yeah. I mean, they're all cool with having story time and sharing.
All right. At this moment, I'll allow that within the next several hours that you guys, if you choose to explain where you're from, what you're like, and what kind of relationships you have. Arya, there is stuff that you had written back specifically towards me that you haven't told any of the other players. So if you choose to tell them, say your piece now.
Oh, about the whole. Oh.
If you want to. If you don't want to, just tell me.
I'm not going to be the first to reveal something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
All
I
right.
mean, how many of us are going to talk? Because I mean.
I'll talk.
All right.
I'll talk.
All right.
Okay, I'll talk about-
and for Joseph, what do you want to tell them?
I think just a little bit about my mountain life, and then I really want to get into details about tiny nuggins.
Okay.
Alright.
As you've all explained your backstory, where you're from, what life you've had, Begomnin, what you know about tiny nuggins, and what you know about Long Fu Pai, as it was explained to you, a little bit of history from the Dracovanian army is brought up. One of the biggest things about Tiny Nuggin is that he is a fugitive for this explicit reason of slaying a gold dragon.
Oh, okay. So that kind of puts a damper on mine and Joseph's relationship.
Yeah. You know through your history books that a gold dragon, a metallic dragon, is the highest of the highest rankings. They're often not fucked with. They are
Impossible.
they,
So the fact that one is dead, kind of a middle finger to my heritage.
yeah. It kind of places this barrier between, like, I want him to be my friend, but it's hard to exhibit like this kind of emotion because I left the Dracovanian army to pursue my own things, but now that it's my people, my heritage, my bloodline, and to know that Tiny Nuggins had done this, it's hard to understand for you, and that's what you know.
I mean,
Can we
the
roll
thing is,
history
like-
on the circumstances of it, of the murder?
Sure. Give me 1 second though. And tell me as soon as I sit back down.
Because I was gonna say, like, dude, it wasn't you.
Yeah.
So, like,
Okay, so what's your history rolls?
I'm rolling them now. 7 plus... Oh, 4. Cool.
11.
11.
All right. As far as the other monks had told you, it's just that he was a fugitive of the Dragonborn, or the Dragonborn nation of Dracovania. For Begamnin, the details and the histories are rather shady, because all you know is that Tiny Nuggins had slayed a giant gold dragon. Not an ancient, but rather an adult. And following along the royal bloodline, it's kind of... there are still several mysteries as to why it was done or how it was done. But all they know is that the art of Long Fu Pai is extremely dangerous. Especially to good dragons, which are metallic. As far as you've been known about Joseph, is that he's a really skilled monk, and most like other monks, they're just really good at what they do. But knowing that he practices Long Fu Pai now, as you officially now know, it's definitely concerning.
but I mean, like, I have the rationale to know that he wasn't the one who did it. I can't hold that against Joseph.
Yeah, but you do know that
Tiny Nut.
You know that Tiny Nut.
I can't say that I wouldn't be thrown into a rage if we were to encounter Tiny Nuggins, but I can say that I can still view Joseph as an ally, but I do hold minor mistrust if he decides to side with Tiny Nuggins.
Correct. All right. You guys talk a little bit about yourselves. The night fades. You hear the guards to, keep it down just a bit, as some of them are kept up all night and some try to sleep. The morning passes. The morning comes a little bit into the afternoon. That same guard that had talked to all of you, he comes down to your cell first, Begamnin, and he opens your cell door. He goes down to Alana, and then he goes to Arya and Joseph and Braun and Arvello, and opens all of your cell doors, and all of you collectively come to him. Your charges have been officially dropped.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
I really doubt that happened.
I'm going...
Who
So what?
Who posted bail for me?
Let's say this. You have a very good friend in a very high place. Don't let this happen again. And he shows you to all of your stuff. Alana, you did not get your badge back as it was taken away from you.
I understand.
All of you are released out, and it is now almost mid-afternoon, almost 11, if you guys can possibly tell from where the sun position is.
Does it count as a rest?
It's not on your record.
No, as a rest, not an arrest. Like rest as in...
Oh yeah, it was counted as rest. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'll consider this as a long rest.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. So from that point, what do you guys want to go ahead and do?
Get
I
on
know
the
we want
airship.
to go to a Celsium, but why don't we hold up a liquor store first?
No.
Arvello immediately turns. No more. Let's just go to the Tower of Helmet and just go.
Oh, Velo, if
All right.
we end up in prison together, though, perhaps you and I could share a cell.
As you say that, he kind of bites his lip. No, no.
Okay. What?
Magical stones first, then fun time later.
I'm going to go walk right next to Joseph. I'm gonna look at Joseph. Joseph,
Yes.
smack you upside the head. There.
You roll a d4.
All right, D4. Gotcha.
Roll a d4. Actually, no. Roll a
A lot
d20.
of damage just to Joseph.
Yeah, roll a d20,
Roll a
then a
D20.
d4. Yeah, roll a d20 first.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm
D20.
definitely gonna try and get out of this. I'm gonna try and dodge it.
19.
Shit.
Roll a
don't dodge
d4.
it.
Roll a d4.
D4.
Yep,
All right.
1d4.
And it's a 4.
She gives you the hardest fucking smack upside the head. Literally making you stumble a bit. And so from that point, there's also kind of like a beating pain now. That is like she straight up smacked you real fucking hard.
Aaron, you're cutting out for me.
Yeah, you
Oh.
cut out for a second.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, internet's been acting weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure. Okay, she smacks you so fucking hard that there's now a beating pulse of pain behind your head.
And now I look to Guzman. Ever call me a bitch again, and I'm gonna do something worse to you.
I spit out a tooth and get an erection.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh dear god.
You spit out a tooth.
Meanwhile, I
and you
just
get
look
an
over to
erection.
Aria, just shake my head.
Oh dear god.
Ariel, so
Please, sir, can I have some more?
I'm just gonna
Aria,
mount Shay.
Are we the same
All right,
ones in
you-
this
You're gonna
group?
mount him.
You go ahead and get on top of Shay.
Speak for yourself.
And of course, Rial still on your shoulder.
Yeah.
So what do you guys plan on doing?
Get on the fucking airship.
Yep. So that's it. That's the ultimate finite decision.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just to be, in case
Yes,
we
yes,
fuck
yes.
it up, can we fast forward to just straight up being on the ship?
No.
All right.
20 minutes later, on the ship, so we can't fuck it up.
In our cabins with Joseph tied to a bed.
All right.
Oh god.
So
And me-
you
And
guys,
that is
you
how
guys,
the
you guys go ahead and you go and walk through Arario. You make it, it takes you about 30-40 minutes to get over to the Tower of Bahamut. This large, gigantic tower. It goes over the walls, almost like 30-40 feet over the walls of Arario. And what you see is that there are several different kinds of airships, some who use magic, some who use heat, others who use both, some who use sails and heat and magic. It's definitely a place in an assortment. As you guys enter into the Tower of Bahamut, you are met with a crowd of people, almost like an airport even, just people who are still selling things, people who are packing things, people who are moving. You guys get up towards this center desk, and you are basically met with a giant map. You basically are not too sure where to go, so I need you all to roll a investigation check.
I'm just picturing like Final Fantasy 12, the airship ports.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh shit! God damn it!
Oh, what
Sorry.
was it?
18.
What kind of role was it?
Investigation.
Alright.
18?
All of us, or
Yep.
I got 16.
18, 16.
I got 8.
Okay.
I got 23.
Alright.
18.
Alright. You all collectively know to go up at least a few floors before proceeding onward. As you do, you notice that there is just several steps. It's definitely as the floors begin to change, you begin to notice some are variance in difference. One where as soon as you pass through the second floor, you notice that it's really dark, really dingy. This is probably where people just come down, and like this is the lower class of the floors. As you move up to the second floor, things are slightly bit nicer. You notice that there are several more people with probably more well outfitted, and there's also several other boards with job postings even. As you go up to the 3rd floor, you notice that there is a man, caped, cloaked, holding a sign with the words Aria on it.
Aria walks towards him.
And then you basically stand in front of him. You Aria? As
Yes.
Aye, the captain's been waiting for you. As he now throws the sign off to the side, and he turns around. Come on. And he begins to walk towards what looks to be a rather rapscallion-looking group.
These are my friends. They will be joining me.
We are her +1. The dwarf is carry on.
As you get...
Well, then why am I walking? Pick me up.
Braun just picks Joseph up and just slings him over his shoulder
All right.
like a satchel.
I'm going to take a drop of this sleeping's potion, and I'm going to just look at Shay and go like, "Take care of me, boy."
Alright, I need you... and I'm pretty sure I have the card for it. I need you to roll a Constitution check.
All right. Constitution check. Alright. 13.
You feel extremely drowsy.
Okay.
The damn dwarf encouraging drug use.
As you guys walk up to this rather Rapscallion group of people, you see what looks to be a woman who seems to really command the individuals. She looks to be half elven in nature. She looks to all of you. Ah, so it's the lot of you that I've been waiting for. So, tell me your names.
My name's
Aria.
Alana.
The creature over my shoulder is named Joseph. I am Braun.
I fart in agreement, but not a big one, just a little toot.
And then I just drop him on his head from my shoulder.
Alright. And then,
I'm the gunman.
And then Marvello. Charmed. Well, I am the captain of the Maiden of the Wind. I am Ziama, and this is my crew. As she looks towards the man who had brought you all over here. My name is Archie. I am the first mate. And then another interesting-looking individual, female, human, darkly cloaked, definitely likes the color black and purple. And she looks at all of you. Tovi. The rest of the crew, they don't really say much. They just look at all of you, all, asserting that they acknowledge your presence and just don't really say much. Well, I have to say that this is going to be a rather difficult trip for all of you, because none of you have been through this canyon before, or rather, like fissures. It's rather large, dangerous even. Are all of you prepared enough to join me and my crew?
Indeed.
I smile dangerously.
Question, Captain. Do you have a brig?
Or a place I can throw up.
She looks to you. Yes, we have a lower floor, and 2, you can do it over the ship. But not on the magic stones, if you will. Quartermaster, prepare the ship for sail! As she turns towards the her second mate and quartermaster, she turns around and commands the rest of the group, except for Archie, to head over to what seems to be one of the ports back on this floor.
Joseph, you may want to go ahead and go down to the brig and see your future quarters.
Hell no, I'm gonna go up on the sail and be a lookout.
Trust me, the brig is not used usually for prisoners. Those are for more dangerous things.
Don't underestimate the dwarf. It encourages him.
Yes, this is a ship made specifically for hunting. Have any of you seen a rock before?
A rock?
It
Oh,
Make
W. Okay.
no ROC.
Oh, like a giant eagle thing? Wait, should I roll for that, or is that metagaming?
If through your history, I would say make a nature check.
Would it be through my history as well?
Yeah.
That's all right.
What about Braun? Since he did a lot of traveling and shit.
Go ahead.
15.
All right.
All right.
17.
Okay.
19 total.
You guys know a rock as a really big fucking bird. They're not exactly rare, but they're hard to find. They tend to fly towards giant plains, and they're gigantic in size. They're often not messed with, but you do know that they are hunted down every now and again, mainly for the fact that they have very special feathers, and a lot of their internals are used for specific things. But rocks are giant birds.
Okay.
I remember
Phoenix-like
on my-
or a little bit bigger than Phoenix? Phoenix is kind of like a medium-sized beast.
Let me put it.
like an eagle kind of
Let me describe it like this. An ancient dragon is about 5 feet smaller than a rock.
Damn. Okay.
They're
Basically,
big.
it's like the Moby Dick to this ship.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm
remember
it's like
one
whaling.
time-
Yep.
One time back at home, our king got a giant. He got a rock drumstick for his birthday. A giant hunk of rock leg. I remember
Yes.
little 15-year-old boy going around picking up the scraps. Oh, I miss home.
I was with a party once that had been attacked by a rock. I myself did not witness the attack.
My people have talked about them, but none of us have actually seen it in over 300 years.
Yes, they're very difficult to find. Not really always out in the open. This ship, Maiden of the Wind, has been a part of many hunting parties. Just a few years ago, we managed to find one, and we extracted many feathers. It still lives today, but we haven't seen it since.
Do rocks hold grudges?
No. They're as intelligent as regular birds.
Braun's basically just playing out Jaws 2 in his head right now.
About a few hours, not a few hours, a few minutes pass, and the quartermaster returns back to the table in which they were all sitting. Captain, the ship is ready. Right. Let us board! And she gets up, definitely just with a lot of flamboyance and energy. You also notice, and I didn't describe her, hopefully, She is a rather interesting redhead, definitely wearing plenty of red armor. As she turns around, you, Alana, notice that it is the symbol of the Ruby Enclave.
Oh God, if I wasn't.
Joseph. Yeah. It's Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah.
Where she
Red hair, red leather armor, but very nice gloves, and definitely has this commanding
Okay.
outlook.
Okay. Question.
Yeah.
It is known that I'm from Emerald Enclave. Does Alana have any kind of crest or anything signifying it on her body?
It is specifically on your back, on your
Okay.
shoulders, and on a piece of skirting down your right leg.
All right. So. All right.
Wear
Just wanted to
pants.
make sure. Fuck you! Skirts are awesome.
And a
It's
parka.
a combat skirt, okay? It's a
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to see if she can recognize me, or, I mean, I can tell she's from the Ruby Enclave. It's just if she can tell apart. So I'm just gonna lift up my leg and show at least one part of the symbol.
As she turns back. Ah, cousin.
Hi, cousin.
This will definitely be a very interesting trip then. All right. As you guys
Nobody's questioning it.
as you guys exit out towards this rather arched hallway, you guys exit and you see pretty much almost a majority of Ventimore and some of Noxla, quite a bit of Terrarius, and a little bit of Luxmos as well. But you definitely see Crespisk, which is the center castle in Aurario. You notice that this is a pretty interesting ship. It doesn't have any sails. It only has what you notice in the center and on the sides, in which I'm gonna actually take out. What you notice is in the center of the ship that there is this giant rock, which seems to be bolted down onto the ship. And you notice that there are also several other rocks on the sides of the ship as well. You notice that there are cannons along below deck and above deck.
Braun just clamps his hand on Joseph's shoulder.
Don't even think about it.
You reckon I could fit in one?
Do you care to find out?
The cannon.
Please, feel free to jump in.
The cannon. They're about that big. They're huge. They fire some rather huge shells, but you can't fit in that tiny hole.
If we push hard enough.
No, you would kill him.
Braun is very strong.
You would
may
probably
not
I don't
live
think
this
I
may
think
not
he'd be
live.
way too big even to try to fit
Nah, I'm
in
basically saying
an
we
arm.
just take Joseph and just shove him in there piece by piece.
All right.
Let's not get too violent.
You guys, of course, go ahead and board upon the Maiden of the Wind. Which, ironically.
And I'm going to talk to my cousin. I'm going to say, is there any place I can go to lie down without trying to die?
Yes, you can rest in the lower deck, second floor. There are plenty of beds, but do keep in mind some of our mages have to empower the orbs down there, so they might be a little loud.
I doubt it'll be much of a problem.
Oh, Alana, mix the potion with beer. It's really good. Works. Oh, so good.
Fuck
I
off,
love it.
Joseph! I'm basically in that drowsy,
Alright.
drunk mode.
You guys all board the Maiden of the Wind. All of you are now scattered across. Archie walks up to the lot of you. All right, so who can do what?
I can play the harmonica.
Not exactly what I mean. Who here can perform magic?
I can.
I can breathe fire.
Limited magic. But
I can punch magically.
I just punch.
Alright. Alana, right?
yeah.
Alright. You're going to be working with the mages downstairs, making sure that the power to the ship keeps flowing through. They tend to have shifts, so make sure you work it out with them. You also do magic. Aria. You're also going to work with the mages downstairs. If you have any problems, both of you come to me, as I am pretty much the one that runs that entire section. The rest of you will be with the deckhands. That will be handled by, that'll be handled by Toby, in which she is second mate and tends to handle everything up here. Try not to bother the captain too much. Yes.
Is her real name Kunta Kinte?
I already meant it.
He looks at you and says, I don't even know what that is.
A reference to a good movie.
Right? So the rest of you will be helping with the deckhands. Try not to bother the captain too much, as by the time we get over to the canyons, you'll definitely want her to be at the wheel.
And I look at Joseph. You do anything. And I swear, oh, never mind. I'm too sick.
Swallowed a little vomit, did you?
Arya gives Alana a hug.
It's
It'll be
okay, Elf.
We'll be
I will
there
finish.
soon.
I'll finish for you.
As long as you make
Joseph.
sure that I don't die.
Alright.
If you do anything to harm this ship, you will be going overboard first.
Is the board that is
On a horse.
the board is removed from the platform and the ship. You see the captain as she is up towards the wheel. Like several different levers which help keep the ship in a direction. And all you hear is, and you see that most of the stones that are down below begin to
Alright.
the stone in the center begins to glow with a bit of brightness, but definitely this dull green.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna go, since I'm in the lower level with Arya, I'm like, if I die, please don't let Joseph get any of my stuff.
Oh, believe me, I've had it up to here with Joseph. He's not getting away with shit.
All right, to Excelsium! And then, as soon as she does that, the ship, as it begins to gain speed, you guys are now flying over Al-Anon at least somewhere close to, I would say, 80 to 90 miles an hour. Your elevation begins to constantly increase. You're about 6,000 feet in the air.
Okay.
So, about an hour or two passes. You guys definitely are seeing an amazing sight for those of you who wish to see it. You pass through Polderberg, you pass through the Great Al-Anon Lake, you pass through what you know as to be familiar to you, Sam, the Golthar Mountains. Definitely your
Spit
home.
at them.
You go.
I was literally about to suggest, can Braun and Joseph so you can like spit the biggest loogie down on some poor town?
Let's go find some bags, take shits in them, and then
this would definitely
throw
be
shit
the
overboard.
This would definitely be the first time I would have to figure out the terminal velocity of shit.
Let's do it.
But
Okay, so me and Braun are like sitting over the edge and just shitting down on Golthar.
just None of it hits the ship, mainly because some of the magical energy is pushing whatever is coming kind of towards it, kind of away, but on a very minor scale. All right.
Hopefully, a dwarf walks out that looks a little bit like Joseph, but much older, and it gets a shit right in his eye.
If that's what you're hoping for, but there's really nobody around there.
I still
They're
scream
all
"fuck
inside.
you, Dad" anyway.
All right. About a few more hours pass. It is now well past afternoon. You begin to notice that the ship is now beginning to slow down. The captain kind of now taking a couple of deep breaths. Archie! As he comes from below deck, he climbs up. Yes, Captain. Prepare our guests for definitely the canyons. Yes, Captain. As he then goes back down below deck. She begins to slow the ship down almost to a rather drifting stop. So, little information for the lot of you. The Tyrone Canyons are a very intricate and difficult flight path. They are too high for the magic to basically get the air to flow through, if one were to say. And so we have to go through the canyon because we cannot go over it. The canyons are full of very dangerous and difficult turns that very skilled airship captains, should they even make a mistake, could possibly endanger the entire crew or possibly even die. So, I've flown through many of these canyons. I've even carved paths. Now, as she begins to say her last words, Archie brings a whole bunch of what looks to be harnesses and several ropes tied together, braided, and he begins to attach them onto several posts against the ship. Everybody prepare, for things are about to get really fun. As she then attaches herself onto several of the posts. Now, if any of the magic users up top, please go down below because we're definitely going to need you.
I make my hands glow a little bit with key energy and say, "Will this help?"
No, we're talking about actual magic, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, fuck you.
It's okay, champ. You'll
Arya
get
and
to use your
Alana,
shiny fist one day.
You go down below deck, and you notice that there are several different orbs. Definitely now some of the mages, knowing that this is the call to action, all of them get onto one. There are two left over that need to be held together. They are all also harnessed to these orbs, very close by. The two of you walk over and you just basically place your hands upon it, and you can kind of feel your magical energy residing within yourselves reacting to it. Back up top, the captain has returned back to her station at the wheel. All right, easy does it, and she hits the lever. Arya and Alana, you notice that your energy kind of feels slightly pulled, but nothing, it's not too much. It's kind of like, it's getting to the point where it's like you guys casting a cantrip, and that's all the energy that you feel is being pulled from you.
Okay. Well, technically I can't do cantrips, so I wouldn't know the energy.
Okay. You guys notice, those of you who are on deck, that you notice that there's this gigantic wall of stone with several different inserts. You also notice in what looks to be entrances, there are flags everywhere. Some look even familiar to the one that's being flown on this ship. As she looks to one of the deckhands, prepare the ceremony! and she begins, one of these rather half-orcish individuals walk up and place themselves at the cannon at the front of the ship. He slides in what looks to be a pole with a flag on it and closes it. Easy does it now. Easy does it. It looks like it banks towards one of the walls. Fire! And poof, this entire ship is racked with the complete force of the cannons. When you guys see the flag beginning to unfurl and fring, hits this wall, it is now another one of their flags to another one of these stone gates. And suddenly, you guys feel the speed increase exponentially. Alana and Arya, you have lost one of your level 1 spell slots.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Aww. Alright, then.
You guys feel the G-force itself beginning now to go through these canyons. It begins to get really narrow, almost really dark, but you seem to not be slowing down at all.
All of us on deck are tied to the deck, right?
Yep.
Braun is just slowly walks over to Joseph and just picks him up.
Okay.
And starts walking towards the edge of the ship.
You guys just hold on for dear life?
No, like he's about to just toss him. Just to see what Joseph does.
Joseph thinks.
I want to see the little man fly.
All right. As he's holding me, I pull out my grappling hook. And I prepare a reaction. If he throws me overboard, I'm going to throw the grappling hook and attach it to the ship and swing myself back onto safety.
Braun looks back over at Bagaman and shouts,
Dragonborn, catch.
and just throws Joseph at Bagaman.
Okay.
Just like a light toss.
Dwarf toss. Oh, God.
Because I want him to still be my friend, I use my monk ability, Slow Fall.
Alright. At this point, you guys are now going nearly over 100 miles an hour. The ship kind of passing and banking left to right. You guys are practically avoiding rocks at breakneck speeds. You guys notice, those of you who are on top of the deckhands, is that there is now this big T just getting very close very, very fast. In an instant, the captain pulls a couple of the levers, and you see some of the rocks on the side begin to just stop spinning, and the ship begins to capsize towards the side, and she pushes one of the other levers forward, and it begins to now turn over like this, and almost now bending forward. I need you all to make a strength check.
Alright.
Yeah, that's Braun's best feature.
24 total.
8 plus 6. 14, I think.
Okay.
19.
19.
Okay.
Hey, 19 buddies. High five.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been getting 19s all day. I don't know why.
Wait,
I rolled pretty low on that one.
Yeah, as it begins to turn over to its side and the back end beginning to push forward, Joseph, you almost lose your footing. That's the first failed check. Okay? She hits another lever, and the entire back, as you guys are now at this T-section, just basically now parallel against the wall. And it begins to now move forward, and she flips more switches, and the ship then begins to reposition itself and balancing out. It is still going almost nearly 100 miles an hour. You see that the captain's eyes, they don't blink, even in this gush of wind. Alright, about another minute passes, you see that there are definitely several different twists and turns, as she is flying at various speeds. Another T begins to come up very quickly. And I need everybody to go ahead and make a preemptive strength check.
Alright. Strength.
Oh, much better. 17.
18.
Plus 6.
God damn,
23.
17.
16 again.
16.
24 again. Or 24 total.
Joseph, you're a little bit more prepared this time as she now begins to flip all of the levers to where the ship now begins to capsize this way. As it is now preparing itself to make a very hard right turn. In that moment, as she gets very close, she once again hits some more levers. It stops up against the walls and powers right through. And she begins to reposition the ship again. Arya and Alana, you have lost a level 2 spell slot. So you've expended a level 2 at this point.
Wait, who?
Arya and Alana, you've expended a level 2 at this point.
Damn. Sorry. You kind of cut out in the middle. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely feel like at these speeds, the magic is... You are putting a lot of magic is being drawn from you as well.
And I'm already drowsy, so is that going to take a point for me?
Good question.
Just figured I might as well ask because I'm pretty much not very coherent and very alert.
You feel so much more tired, but due to the extreme speeds and the G-force, and on top of that, the constant shifting of the ship going, it is keeping you awake. Another few minutes pass, and she begins. You begin to feel once again the ship beginning to turn. So, everybody, make one more strength check.
All right. All right, 20 strength.
Ooh, nice. 25.
I rolled a 17 again. 23.
18 total.
13.
14.
And my dice traveled really far. It actually bounced up onto my phone, rolled all the way over it, and then fell down. It was adorable to watch.
I got a net 20
Alright.
plus my modifier.
All right, Arya, you lose your footing for a bit as it begins to turn because this magic is not only being put in but also drawn from you as well. This hard turn, once again, it almost feels like it is the worst of the worst. It is the hardest one. As it pushes now what seems to be almost against that wall, you can kind of hear some of the rocks falling this time. Just a bit, those of you on the deck. As once again, it is now powered back and balanced out. About a minute passes, and you can hear from atop, and it's being screamed through. We're coming to the final pass! And suddenly, and it seems like now the ship is going into overdrive. Alana and Arya, you lose a level 3 slot.
Good, because I don't have a level 3.
Alright. Alana,
Arya does.
Alana, you lose a level 1 and a 2 slot.
Damn.
So
Alright.
you've expended
So
pretty much a
I've
majority.
expended both my level 2s, so. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
As you guys now begin to feel, those of you who are on deck see that there is a wall which seems to just curve up, like a very sharp curve up. As such, she has put the ship into full speed. You guys are now flying somewhere at 160 miles an hour. And the ship begins to raise its nose, and you guys feel the extreme G-force being pushed on your bodies. Even some of the mages and the deckhands kind of like are just fighting this force as if they're taking their pure strength to do this. With that being said, I need you all to make one last strength saving throw.
Oh, yay! I rolled a 1.
22 total.
Alright. Strength.
6.
Strength saving roll. 6. 20! Yes! Nat 20.
So, my overall score is 7, but that's 6 plus 1, so I critically failed.
Yeah.
As the ship and the pure G-force and wind force are beating those of you who are on deck, Joseph, you lost your footing and basically hit several of the steps, and you land what seems to be land and break several barrels and also boxes, wooden, in which that you need to take.
Do they at least have candy inside them?
You take about 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the pure force of hitting those barrels and boxes. All the contents inside, which seems to be like grains and other monstery dried out parts and dried meats and stuff like that, break open and just all spill out due to the wind force. You managed to just stop yourself, but you definitely took a pretty wide beating. Arya, you have lost your footing. Because you're still strapped towards this orb, you've lost your footing, and now you are basically dangling in the air as the ship begins to move from this to now this. Who else scored lower than 8?
I got a 6.
Okay, Braun, you lost your footing, and basically the rope that was tied around your harness gets caught against your leg, and basically you're being held by your leg. Your leg becomes dislocated.
Oh shit.
So
I understand why the Earth hates flying.
So shoulda aimed for the barrels.
You take about 6 points of bludgeoning damage. As such, the ship, as it now almost reaches to almost 90 degrees, you guys are near past this, through the final pass, as so you guys see just the pure sunlight as you see over the cresting the cresting sunset. You guys at this point are now just almost free falling.
And I'm free falling.
Am I still holding onto the grappling hook from when Braun was holding me?
The way that you said that you had described it is that you would only do it if Braun would to throw you over the ship.
I still have it in my hands though, right?
You do have it in your hands. The ship, as it comes through this final pass, the air is so thin that the magic can barely push you guys out. And as such, you guys begin to... as you guys are now practically falling at thousands of feet per second. About a few seconds as you guys are basically nosediving out from this canyon, you guys see that the open sea, the cresting sun, and just this pure existential wind force as it now begins to try and balance itself out once again. And you guys are no longer within Alernon. You are now over the sea of Artsiheimer.
International waters!
Now we can rape, pillage, and murder. No one will say anything.
Actually, no, we still
I mean, what?
Jesus.
As you say that, the captain says, actually, no, there are still laws in place around all countries. Try not to do anything illegal.
And Braun just pouts a little bit.
What about nude poker? Can we play nude poker?
No, we do that after the stream.
It's like strip poker, but you start naked.
Funny. So.
I was joking, Captain. Or was I? I was. Ish.
You guys are now in the open sea. The captain relieves herself from her position, in which Archie then takes her place.
Can you describe what Archie looks like for me, please?
How Archie looks like?
Please say it's a redhead.
No.
I'm sad now.
Say, where's Jughead?
No, Arvello? Arvello is currently in the way lower decks. For those of you who want to know, he is puking his guts out.
I know, I'm barely trying to manage before I can actually do that.
Okay, how I can describe Archie is that he is a well-armored, leathered armor individual, very nice leather armor. He is caped. He does look to be of the magical persuasion, but that's as far as you can tell.
But that's profiling.
What species?
Good question. He is human.
Okay, cool. Because we got like a description of I think everybody earlier except him, so I was just double checking.
Yeah, it's his cloak is kind of greenish, not really as green as the Emerald Enclave, but darker green. As for the rest of the mages who are down below deck, they all seem to look the same, as they seem to come from the same magic school from one over in Luxmos, as some of you may seem familiar as you've traveled through the town. So,
how high up are we?
At this point, I would say you're about 15,000 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are currently traveling north.
I want to ask the captain a question. No, not the captain. Archie. Archie's with us.
First mate.
All right. Archie, how much rope have you got?
I would say somewhere around 200, 250 feet down below deck. Why?
I wanted to try and go fishing.
We're not going to go below this elevation.
As bait.
Yeah, we're not going to go below this elevation. Sorry.
Alright. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to look at Arya. I'm going to go like, please hold my spot as I rush to go puke.
Alright.
I don't think my stomach can handle it anymore.
It seems like the ship has gone from going to that extreme amount of speed to what seems to be a rather normal speed, in which both Arya and you, Alana, are no longer needed. It was only specifically for the canyon area.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm gonna hold her hair back as she pukes over the edge.
And so you do.
Braun is really trying to fight back the urge to push them over, or at least push Joseph over.
I think I need to sit down. Elevation does things to me.
Arya is in a fetal position on the floor.
Braun just walks over to Arya and just sits down and just pats her on the shoulder.
How you doing there, champ?
Not
Sure
so
do.
good.
I hand her my bar of soap and say, if you want to clean up a bit, here you go.
We saw where he got harmonica. I would not use that.
You guys saw me buy the soap. You know where it's been. It's in my bag. To be fair, it
you
is with
say
a
your
rough-
ass was named Bag.
No, plastic bag. I mean,
Alright.
to be fair, I am keeping the soap in the same bag I'm keeping a rotten Yeti head, so...
Yeah, that explains a lot. All right, so. Oh god, I hate flying. I hate heights. I hate everything right now.
You hate me?
Oh.
I'm
Don't answer that.
Do you want to test that theory,
You
McConnell?
Just throw up all over
test
him.
it?
Just like Alana just turns the Begot toward to face him and to just projectile vomits all over him.
No, I'm just holding myself. I'm like, you really don't want me to answer that right now.
Oh yeah, I just remembered Braun's leg is dislocated, so I'm gonna try and use
Yeah,
my
Braun's just pop.
my strength and my medicine to pop it back into place for him.
Wait,
Alright.
wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stay away, Demon Dwarf.
All right,
No, I'm doing it. I'm
Braun,
doing it.
Braun, if you do not want his help, I need you to roll strength to keep him away.
Braun is just like hiding behind Arya at this point.
I'm not gonna defend you. I have my own things to sort out right now. I'm sorry.
I'm handing the bucket to Arya. I'm like, your turn.
The captain looking at this group of battered warriors, kind of laughing.
Braun closes his eyes and just nods at Joseph.
Lightweights.
Just be as gentle as possible.
I know where else to be gentle.
Joseph,
What am I rolling to pop his leg back into place?
roll medicine.
All right.
Roll medicine. And also, I need you to roll strength to see how gentle you are.
Okay. I rolled a 15 for strength plus 6. That's 21, and I'm rolling my medicine now. Oh, fuck! My dice went over the table.
Dice overboard!
Wait,
The thing is, Braun's not exactly worried about pain. He's just joking around more because, I mean, he did, cauterize bullet holes with cigars last episode.
Right?
Yeah, but you can't walk. You got a dislocated leg. I feel like that needs to be corrected.
Yeah. At that point, your movement would be half.
It's just Braun is just very hesitant of trusting Joseph, but he's going out on a limb.
Ah, fuck it. I can't be bothered finding that dice. I'm just gonna get another one. I've got.
Joseph should have just shared some of his drugs to keep them calm.
All right, so it was 21 for strength, and for medicine it is. Natty 20.
All right. So first of all, Braun, he is extremely gentle. He is being very careful, and with that medicine, what you know is that you can use your ki to kind of help put things back together. Just carefully. So as you use your ki, it flowing through your hands, you can kind of know where to put it back, and just this large pop sound, and you kind of feel a little bit of it, but yeah, your leg is back in, a little sore, but it is back in place.
Braun was just closing his eyes and just holding and squeezing Arya's hand the whole time because it was the closest thing near to him.
Oh, poor Arya. She's
And
gonna have a
she's
broken
still
hand.
vomiting.
You could squeeze her butt.
It wasn't squeezing that hard.
The pain from the squeeze, Arya, by the way, makes you vomit just a little bit more.
Alright, my turn. I just yanked the bucket from her.
All right. So from that
Braun
point on,
pats
you guys.
Arya on the shoulder, apologizing.
You could have grabbed her butt.
It's not
Just
your
saying.
I also, I give
You
Braun a
grab
little
my
pat on the
ass.
shoulder.
You grab my
well.
ass one more time, McGovern, I swear you're never gonna touch it again.
I rub Braun's shoulders a little bit. It's like, is that better, buddy? You feeling better?
Yes.
All right.
Braun admits begrudgingly.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna say we're gonna go ahead and go and do a little bit of a break, and then we will come back, and then we will continue on with our little adventure, as I'm very excited what's coming up next. So, that being said, let's see. It's a full screen. So, that being said, let's go ahead and take about a 10-minute break, and then we will get right back into our game. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay.
Enough
guys.
time for me to buy a 6-pack and be back.
Enough time for me to get a pop of beer.
All right. So I will see you guys in about 10 minutes. So,
Can we still talk in the call, or is we need to be muted in the call?
please be muted. I'm going to play a little bit of music.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I can barely hear Tara.
Yeah.
Is this better? Is this better?
Yeah, we go.
A little bit.
Hello?
We can't hear Arya's melodic voice.
I
Oh.
shall sing you the song of my people.
Which
Bacon,
Get it from
I am
pancakes,
here.
Bacon, bacon, pancakes.
Oh God.
Eva doesn't get that reference.
I get the reference. I just didn't have the bacon for the making bacon pancakes.
You could have finished.
You could have finished the song.
song.
Shush you.
Pancakes, making pancakes.
Making pancakes.
Making pancakes.
I know what the reference is.
Oh man, Adventure Time has inspired me through so many things. I remember the first D&D session. I just thought to myself afterwards what Jake the dog told me. Sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. And I'm still waiting.
Ron is waiting too.
Although I do like the other series. I like the YouTube series, The Bravest Warriors, more than I like Adventure Time. But that's because I love
I like
Catbug.
Adventure Time better.
I like
Catbug gets annoying because they overuse him.
He's cute.
I
He's
have absolutely
adorable.
no idea what the audience is supposed to be for Bravest Warriors. Is it a kid's show? Is it an adult show?
It's an adult
switches.
show. It's
It's
an
for teens and adults.
It's under the guise for children.
Basically, they recognize that there's an adult fan base for Adventure Time, and they're targeting that exact group.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, by the
Also
way,
brony.
it's super fucking hot in here, by the way. Like,
Yeah. I iced went out here in my apartment, so I'm freaking feeling the heat of Texas.
Yeah, the
Texas.
I'm sorry, you guys. It's just me. Ah,
Right.
Who are you again?
I'll accept it.
Guys. I'm going to post something on Twitter.
It's not
Oh,
it's not
shit.
hot here so much as moist and humid.
Oh, stop
Two?
saying that word.
Yeah.
Is that tier 2 though? If so, kind of worried a little bit.
Don't ever say the M word again. I hate that word. It's just so. Ugh. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, by the way, guys, Seven Deadly Schmucks is already gone.
Yeah.
Are you
I
Ah,
yeah, it just went down while
2
we were
hours
playing
ago.
our game.
Like right
Shit.
when we said it. That's why I said everybody should just leave the stream and go watch it.
Yep.
Sorry, you guys. I'm real sorry.
I told him not to claim it.
Damn.
I told him, do not counterclaim it. It is fine. I mean, it was blocked in the U.S., but that's beside the point. I knew it was going to get taken
Yep.
down.
Oh wow, Sony literally just got a minute. A minute is what they attacked.
Wow.
You can counterclaim it.
Shit. Alright, well, here's the buddy. Here's the buddy, and hopefully that whole situation will work out. Because that is really messed up, yo.
I know.
So,
Taking a drink to you,
So,
bud.
getting off of Twitter because
Starts
apparently something big
pouring,
happened in my throat.
pouring alcohol out. Just
Yep. Here, Marcus,
he
have,
was
have
the
Griffin on
he
me,
was the
somebody's
most
behalf.
realist motherfucker I knew.
Yeah, and I'll
Before
be
I
playing.
crack up that beer,
Oh, God.
I would like to ask everyone, where's the fair use?
Right?
I know, seriously.
It's in Joseph's bum.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Last place anyone would look.
along the harmonica.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm bet Joseph has like a bag of holding up his ass. It just has everything he would possibly need. Oh my God! Can he actually do that?
God, no.
No.
No, it's too big. It's too big.
No,
Too big.
the reason why is because he would have a fucking black hole in his rectum, which we all know how well that would work out.
He would never have to take a shit again.
It would,
But I would shit
really
on-
benefit
kill
the
him.
growth of shippers.
No, he would literally implode. Like
But
if
wouldn't it be
you
worth
remember the
the
deaths,
joke?
if you remember the death scene of the guy from Ant-Man, that's basically what would happen.
Can we do that? I'm gonna grab someone's bag of holding and shut up Joseph's ass.
Oh God, no.
Hashtag Yarrow's
for an
done.
enemy at least.
This is that point where Yarrow says he is done. Congratulations. I'm proud.
No,
of you.
yeah.
I already beat you to it.
But I'm done because somebody kept putting moist in the chat, and I fucking hate that word. Hate that word. Stop it.
Yeah, I know.
It's even
I
worse-
hate
it's
that
even
word
worse-
too.
It's even worse when you put a lisp
No,
to it.
don't be gross in the chat.
Yeah, please don't. No. Yomi and Hawk have seen me. I will literally rip off my headphones and wait until they're done.
Hashtag.
Oh God, no.
Well, you're partially right. You're partially right, mainly because I'm sweating my fucking balls off over here.
Charming.
Right?
Hashtag Yarrow's balls are done.
My balls are sweaty.
Hashtag sweaty balls.
Sweaty
I would just
balls.
like to introduce someone super quickly so they can say something. Oh yeah, just speak into the microphone.
Hello, I'm President Barack Obama, and I would just like to say, moist. Thank you for your time. And remember to vote for Bernie Sanders. Thank you very much.
All right. All right.
What was that, Sam?
Yours.
That was not Sam. That was our president.
Hold on. Actually, everybody,
Have some respect.
Everybody, I'm gonna give you a spoiler right now. Sam, you remember that very special word we have you saying like every time we script?
No. I am stoned every time we script those. So.
It's
I didn't get you to help write my shit then.
it's the one is all like for the crippled seeing eye dogs is like, oh man, now I should really throw them a bone. Oh really? Yeah. Yours.
Oh yeah.
Yours.
Oh yep, that's a bit of a spoiler. Not gonna tell you what it is, but that's it. Yeah, I got the
Solid Snake's
swampiest
going to make an
balls.
appearance.
Swampy. well, like I'm currently
Donovan,
Lady,
you are,
I
you want-
you are on thin ice.
I currently
Ladies, I can send
am
you his
loving-
number if you're interested.
God.
The swampy balls.
I'm dry every other day, but it's like it's relatively bad here in California, especially like during the night. You go outside and you're like, oh yeah, it's the nighttime. It's gonna be a little bit cooler. But you go out during the nighttime in California during the summer. Where the fuck is the cold?
There is no cold. Just like there is no cold here in Texas. There's only heat, more
cold
heat,
all the-
more heat, and then cold.
It was
Well,
fucking
There's cold
Chilly.
all the time in Ohio,
yeah.
except in the summer when it gets about 110 degrees.
For
But the rest,
I'm gonna start
that's
charging
not
people.
Montana.
I'm gonna
Okay,
start fucking
you
charging
gotta stop.
people to write moist. For every person that writes moist, I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna be all like, hey, listen, you gotta take a minute, dude. You need to calm your shit.
Yeah, Moo bought that shit, or Knight bought it.
You could just make it a banned word.
Nope.
You could make it a banned word.
Nope, freedom of
I have
speech.
one banned word for my streams, and so far only one person has guessed what it is.
I already know what it is.
Because I'm an asshole.
I know.
All right, you
I
guys.
can't forget to unban it.
All right, guys. So as you guys are now flying over this ocean, it is now currently nighttime. It is definitely a very beautiful sight. The moon is out. The moon is out. It seems like the crew has definitely taken a little bit more of a relaxing. The ship is coasting, I would say, 70 feet a second.
Okay.
No. So it's definitely got some speed. You notice that the captain is now going below deck. About a few minutes past, she comes up what looks to be a couple of barrels and some dried meats and other various kinds of foods that are non-perishable, especially during travels like these, as they can take about a week or two. Well,
All right.
I have to say, thank you all very much, and I'm really sorry that all of you couldn't hold your own.
Yeah. I need to go up to the top of the ship. Just for a minute.
and so you do.
It's quite alright. It was a bonding experience for the team.
Yeah. You call it whatever you want.
What you call it?
Yeah. Arya.
Sorry about the hand, Arya.
It's okay. Alana.
Let's go upstairs.
So
We're gonna have girl time.
Yes, it's girl time.
So
Make sure Shay doesn't vomit.
The way that I can describe the ship, as you
Make sure
go
Shay doesn't
as you go
vomit.
up towards the
It's
top, it's simply it's just slightly higher than where it is on the main deck. As such, you guys notice, it's a very nice night, very easy. I need you guys to make a perception check. Arya and Alana.
All right. Perception. Yeah. All right. Perception. 20.
Okay. And Arya?
19.
From the very far off distance, like I'm meaning far off, you can still kind of see the Tyrone Canyons. You notice that there's something small, like too small to give too much notice, but it does seem to be going your guys' direction, but that's as far as it's going. It doesn't seem to get closer faster, it just seems to be there.
All right. You seeing that? Arya.
Yes.
I think we're being tailed. Should we warn the captain?
I believe that we should. I mean,
All right.
it's only right.
Yeah. And all right. Is the captain currently unavailable, or is it?
The captain is on the main deck.
All right. All right. We're gonna try to make our way to her.
In the meantime, Braun goes up to the main deck as well to get some fresh air. He doesn't like cramped spaces.
And so you do. You guys walk up to the captain. She seems to just be staring out towards the sides, kind of keeping her eyes peeled.
Captain.
Yes.
We think we might be getting tailed. Off the starboard area, there's a small speck, I would say. But we think it's another ship.
She gets up and she pulls out what looks to be a telescope. She walks up towards the back.
Braun walks over, seeing what they're doing to try and see what's going on.
Which she needs to make a perception check with advantage.
Thank you.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
No, it's just the captain.
Okay.
She closes her telescope and she comes back down to the main deck. I wouldn't say it's another airship. It's small. It's really small. Very hard to even tell, even with the telescope, but you might be onto something. Let time pass for a bit, and hopefully, should it ever want to rear its ugly head, we will handle the situation properly.
What are our chances in case we do get boarded? How capable are your men, or your crew?
I mean, if you can look around. We have 3 cannons on the top, and we have 6 cannons below. All of my crew are skilled fighters, along with myself, and I can definitely tell that a lot of you are capable as well. The chances of being boarded are quite minimal.
Braun's ears just perk up.
Does this mean that we might fight sky pirates?
I think sky pirates are more than willing to try and attack if they want to, but they aren't going to end very well, especially considering that the Maiden of the Wind has taken out several sky pirate ships. We'll be fine, I promise.
I've always wanted to fight someone in the air.
Well, we have a Joseph.
What's that?
We do have a Joseph.
Yes. I can throw the dwarf at them.
That's not what I meant, but I appreciate your resourcefulness.
Hey, it worked last time.
Like, I'm pretty sure if the Avengers had a Joseph, like, Loki would have backed off.
Right?
Yep.
Right.
Too much of a wild card.
You
I have an
a
army.
Hawk? Well, we
imagine-
have a Joseph.
Imagine if the Avengers had a Deadpool in the beginning. That's how it is.
Alright, so,
Yes. Joseph is the Deadpool.
currently I would say we'll try not to worry about it and rest for the night. And we'll wait for what happens tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna sleep with one eye open.
All right. I'm gonna take a little bit
Gripping
of a
your pillow
breather.
tight.
Exit light.
I'm gonna stay on the deck for a while because I need to let the medicine pass through me because I don't want to be puking anymore.
Alright. Make it actually another constitution check.
Okay, con check. D20 plus con equals 18.
You managed to force yourself awake.
Okay.
But definitely it is starting, the effects of the sleeping potion are really starting to kick in.
Okay.
The captain looks towards Archie. You're gonna be good for the night. Don't worry, Captain. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Alright. I'll be resting within my quarters. And she goes below deck. As you guys know, the way that the deck works, or the way that the ship works, is that it is when you go under there is a small room off to the side, and then stairs. Then it's the second floor, and then there are more stairs which goes down below.
Alright.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm just staring at the stars right now, so.
Braun's just gonna lean it. Are there any masts on the ship?
There are none.
Okay.
There are no sails. It is strictly magic.
I slowly and carefully reinsert my harmonica.
Braun pulls out two daggers and
Make a dexterity check.
Oh no. 1.
As you try to shove it back up your rectum.
Don't you have any modifiers?
No, because if it's a natural one, it's already critical fail. There's nothing he can do about it.
Okay.
As you try to shove it back up your rectum, it kind of gets caught on one of the edges of the harmonica, and you can kind of now feel a little bit of warm and wet. Your ass is slightly bleeding. It makes
But
good
how does my
lubricant.
prostate feel?
It feels like you got rammed in the ass by a fucking half-orc, but you're fine.
Hey, don't give them that mental
Hashtag
image.
Brosif. Hashtag Brosif.
Bronziv.
I don't know what you guys are into, but keep it to yourselves.
Also,
Butt
blood,
stuff.
never a good lubricant.
Hashtag butt stuff.
Terrible lubricant.
Braun's just sitting there
is
like
terrible lubricant. All right.
Braun's just leaning against a pile of crates, just watching that happen. Shakes his head and pulls out 2 of his daggers and just uses them as drumsticks and just idly drumming on a crate.
All right.
Killing
Are
time,
you
relaxing under the
okay?
stars.
All right, you guys. It is now towards the later part of the night. Do you guys just wish to go ahead and retire?
Yeah. Somebody didn't come see me up in the sky deck, so yeah, just gonna go downstairs.
All right.
Lie down.
I'm gonna stay on the top deck because I've got night vision, and I'm just gonna be wary of sky pirates. I'm not gonna take. Actually, I probably should take a rest. I'm on 27 hit points. No, fuck it. I'm gonna take a rest.
All right. So,
You're only at 27? I thought we got full rest when we were in jail.
full rest.
Yeah.
But how health points work is that you get your hit dice back. Meaning he has all of his hit dice. It's just that if he wants to use one now, you can.
Okay, so I need to take off 20.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I'm gonna use. Can I use more than one?
If you want to. How many are you gonna
Oh,
use?
I'll see how I go.
Which ones are the hit
Alright.
die again?
Oh wait, no, that's a D10. Shit. Do I have a D8 out here? No, gotta go into my little bag of dice and get a D8.
All right. How many are you going to use though?
I'm on 27. My maximum's 40. So let's play it safe and use 3 D8. I'm gonna use half of my hit dice.
All right.
How many hit dice do we have?
It
curiosity.
depends on your level.
Okay. I'm level 6 berserker still, so
Hashtag I'm never gonna get it up from the ass, up the ass from you, am I? Fucking.
no, you're not. Kenny.
Joseph's a dom. He's not very he doesn't get it. He gives it.
Yeah.
Where do I
Yeah.
see the hit dice for the level?
Let me get that.
Is that in our races?
It should be under your big health bar.
I'm in the
On
manual.
the- no, it's on your player's hand sheet. Your player sheet, my friend.
Alright. Armor class, initiative, hit point maximum, current points. Okay, I see. Yeah, the PDF is so tiny. Okay, I got 6 D12s. I'm gonna use 2 of my hit die to try and regain some health, I guess. Also,
Okay, you guys can go ahead and do that. I'll say that you're going to go ahead and retire for the night. That also goes for you, Bagomnin, as I'm pretty sure you don't really have much of anything to do, too.
11.
All right.
I think a little half elf would disagree with that.
Alright, recover.
Yeah.
I think he's
There
got
are
plenty
no,
to do.
on the second floor, there are just simply beds and the orbs. There are no separate rooms.
I will let everyone know that vomit makes a great lubricant.
All right. With that being said, you guys rest for the night. You wake up the next morning, relatively easily. There's nothing much has changed. You guys go ahead and return back up top deck. The captain now steering the ship as she's gotten a full night's rest. Archie now resting near her, near the crates. Hi, easy night.
For some of us.
There we go. That was a good use of it. I'm on 38 now. Only 2 away from my maximum health.
All right, who wants to do a perception check for looking for that spot again?
I'll do one.
I will.
I think we should all do one just to be safe.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, that's performance, not perception. Damn. 17.
19.
19.
I got him
7.
26.
6. Okay. And that's all who want to do it?
I think Bagama might be dead.
Alright. You guys look out towards the ship, and you are sure that you hear a bit of a sound. Not too big of a sound, but it sounds like it's way down below. You guys are looking over the edges, and you can't just seem to get past the ship a bit. Arya, you notice nothing, but everybody else, except for Bagomnin, you hear a faint beating sound, and it seems to get slightly closer.
All right. I'm going to tie a rope to
I was
myself.
just about to ask if we could do that.
And I'm going to give the other end of the rope to Braun. And then I'm going to jump off the side of the ship.
Okay.
To see if I can see what's under it.
Yeah.
All right. Braun, I need you to
I
make
would
a
have
strength
contacted
check.
the.
I need Braun.
Yeah,
I need you to make a strength check, and Joseph, I need you to make a performance check.
Oh, nice. 24
A
strength.
performance? Wouldn't it be like acrobatics?
Actually, yeah, you're right. Acrobatics. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else. Fuck.
I need to convince the rope I'm doing a good job.
You need to convince yourself you're doing a good job.
You need to convince Braun you're worth holding on to.
Aww.
This is a good idea. La la la.
I
Anyway,
really wish you could
acrobatics?
insult me with
Yes.
this.
Okay. Thank God, because my performance is almost nothing. 14 plus 9.
Okay.
23.
As Braun holds tightly to the rope, you jump off the side. I need you to make a quick perception check with advantage, by the way, because you get the whole view.
Okay. My first roll was an 18, and my second roll was a 20.
All right.
I love this stat.
About 300 feet away from you, you see something big and green.
Can I make a check to see if I know it's a kraken?
It's big, it's green, but it's also flying.
Ask what it's doing. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
Can you see what it's doing?
I shout down.
It's flying and it's green. And can I make a check to see if I know what it is?
You also notice, Joseph, that there's a person on the back of this thing, and it looks up, and it takes immediate action.
Pull me up! Pull me up! There's a dude on it!
Alright, Braun pulls him up.
Alright. I can hear everything that's going on, right? Everything. Like, we're all together.
I don't even know what's happening! What's
Yeah.
going on, you guys?
I'm gonna rush to go get the captain.
The captain is currently steering the ship. What's going on?
Alright. Think we're about to get attacked.
Aye, then let's be prepared.
What do you guys
She
see?
pulls one of the lever. The ship begins to move slightly faster, though. All right.
Alright.
I'm gonna yell up to the captain and tell her what it is that I'm gonna say to the captain what I saw.
Okay, what you saw is something big. It's green. It's scaly. It's a fucking dragon.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
I also let her know that there was a dude on the back of it.
Yep. Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna say you're on
Joseph,
this side.
how much rope do you have?
Say he's actually well out of there. Let's see.
Gee.
Bagomnin, where would you be on the ship right now?
I'd have to say towards the middle. I want to say on the. I want to say port side.
And I'm right next to the captain, so...
Okay. You're right next to the captain? Okay.
yeah, because I had to mention.
Hawk, I've got 30 feet of chain and 30 feet of rope.
Alright.
Yeah, I've got...
Oh, I've also still got 4 grappling hooks. I should give those to you guys sometime.
By the way,
should.
Arvello, as Arvello has been fairly quiet, he jumps immediately to action.
Okay.
All right, Arya, where would you be currently?
On the top deck near where Ron was holding the rope that Joseph was jumping off of.
Okay, he's over here. I'm gonna say you're on this part, the upper part of this front side deck.
Alright. Where's, I see me, where's Joseph at in this?
He's about 40 feet dangling off a fucking rope down here.
Oh, I thought I already put him up. Okay.
Alright. Alright. At this point... Let's see, roll initiative just yet. At this point, this dragon fucking scales the sky in mere seconds. And you see somebody riding on the back. It is an adult green dragon. As it begins to now bank a little bit further forward, it then flies around and with its wing and basically lands on top of these crates, just breaking it with its sheer weight.
Aww.
Yeah.
And this woman jumps off. And you want to know what, Alana? This woman looks extremely familiar to you. This is Aneliqui. She was one of the elders of the Emerald Enclave.
Shit. What are you doing here?
By request of Alrog, I'm here to kill all of you.
What the fuck did we do?
Who's Orog?
You guys know Alrog as the White Sorcerer.
Okay. Let's make sure I had it right.
He's not quite
that
as good as
asshole.
basketball as the Black Sorcerer.
He ain't got no ups. So
He can jump.
All right.
As far
I'm grabbing my left dagger.
as she then begins to kind of, you also notice on this dragon there are several different shackles around its wrists, its neck, and she pulls out what looks to be, as you remember, on top of the White Dragon Summit, the green orb that Alrog had originally owned.
Oh, so that bends it to whatever the person who's holding its will.
Yep.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is just get it out of her hand.
Have
Or
I
at least
picked
distract
Joseph?
her enough. Distract her enough to get
Have
rid
I
of the
pulled
chains.
Joseph up yet?
Yeah, he's been pulled up already.
Okay, I was making sure.
Alright. And at that point,
Because he's still dangling, according to the thing.
At that point, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay! Alright,
Alright,
20.
Oh fuck, 20 also.
19.
Alright,
Yeah.
you wanna
I
rock, paper,
actually,
scissors,
I got
let's-
20. I got 20 as well.
Jesus Christ, we wasted our nat 20s.
No,
really
no,
are.
I didn't roll it. No, I
You
didn't
know what's
roll
gonna
a nat
happen?
20. I'll roll the 19.
Reroll. I'll reroll.
No,
I'm
don't
fine.
re-roll.
I'm-
It's
I'm
D20.
fine.
It's fine.
Okay. Alright.
It just, I know we're gonna get like 6s the rest of this fight. You know that, right?
I know.
All right.
Mine was 18 plus 2, so 20 all up, not natural.
All right.
I thought
So
we just re-rolled a nat
okay, 19 through 15.
Huh?
Who rolled 19 through 15?
Yeah.
I rolled a 19.
I rolled a nat 20. I think Alana did also.
Yes. And Joseph. What did Arya roll?
12.
Okay. 12. Okay. And Archie.
Ron, I totally think you should. You're still holding the rope with me on it.
Yes, I was
Use
actually
me as
thinking
a
about
weapon.
that. Yes, I was thinking about just throwing you at her to try and get the orb.
Oh, dude, you should swing me around, and I'll try and grapple him as I come, as I get to
Alright.
him. That's our
Not-
combo move.
Not the dragon, but the sorcerer chick I was thinking.
Yeah, the
Alright, you
sorcerer.
guys.
I'll see if I can get the thing out of her hands.
All right, guys. So first one's up. I'm gonna say Alana.
Alright.
All right.
Alright, how far is she from me?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. About 50 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna move at least 20 feet up.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right.
And I'm going to pull out my hand crossbow.
Your hand crossbow. All right.
Yep. Alright. Cock back a bolt. And try to shoot at her shoulder.
All right.
Like. Alright. Alright, and 15.
It misses. You.
Damn.
And it just goes way past her.
Alright. Oh, would I have to be at disadvantage because of my height? Because of my, fear of heights?
For the time being, I'm gonna say it's okay this turn, but for the rest of the turn,
Okay,
It's-
at disadvantage, guys.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you for checking out for me, chat. I appreciate it.
All right. Do you have any? You have a second attack.
Yeah. Second attack is I'm going to send Rial to attack
All right.
with Talon.
Go for the orb.
Go for the eyes.
Okay. For an Eliaqui?
Yes.
All right. What? Roll a d20.
All right. He is 17.
Once again, it misses. Rial tries to go in and completely passes her. I'm gonna say right over there. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna get Shay to do a stare, I guess. Wait, what? God damn, I forgot what the spell thing for him is. Intimidation. Would that be a bonus action, or would that?
That would be. I think that would be a bonus action. Who is he intimidating?
Liliquy.
Liliquy? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, what's the DC?
DC is...
Have him roll... Have him roll, Charisma. That's...
Alright. Charisma, let's see. Charisma is 14.
Liliquy fails, and she is currently in fear of Shay.
Awesome. Alright, and with that, I end my turn.
Alright. Next up, Joseph.
Well, I think me and Braun have got a combo move planned.
Yep.
Alright. You guys are technically on the same roll, so you guys can, Joseph, you're currently dangling off the side of the ship. So, do you want to try and climb back up, or?
Oh, I thought he pulled me up.
Yeah, I thought we had to put him before the combat earlier.
Make a strength check, both
Joseph?
of you. Make a strength check, and then I'll see.
Okay. 11 plus 6.
18.
Okay.
17.
All right. As the dragon lands, you manage to pull him up just in time.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. Does that count as our combat action?
No.
Okay. Cool.
I will, however, consider that your movement.
All right. Well, Braun is going to use me like one of those, like a chain, like chainmail, not chainmail, ball and
flail.
chain, a flail. He's going to swing me around the rope like a flail, and he's going to swing me at the evil
elf.
lady, the elf, and I'm going to try and grapple her, like grab onto her, or
Or grab onto
as,
the orb.
Yeah.
All right. This is gonna take both your guys' action. Braun, make a strength check, and Joseph, make a strength check, and then a dexterity check.
Okay.
Come on, Joseph. Oh, nice.
Oh.
20.
18 plus 6, 24, and then a dexterity check.
Yep.
All right. 17 plus 5, 23.
All right. You grab on. Yeah, Braun swings you around on a chain and then throws you at an Liliquy as hard as possible. Fucking, what the fuck? How'd you the fucking fly? Okay, throwing Joseph and just knocking onto her. However, I will not allow the grapple just yet. You managed to get onto her, but she is not considered grappled. That will be her next turn.
Okay. There isn't any kind of like impact damage for her.
For the sake of the argument, I'm gonna say yes and roll 2d4 for bludgeoning.
All right. 3, 4.
3 and 4, 7. Okay. That being said, that's going to end your guys' turn. It is now an Liliquy's turn, and she first of all raises her other hand, and she's going to conjure an elemental, in which you can kind of see as the air begins to now take a little bit more form and shape, and she manages to create an air elemental right here.
Hold on, can you point to it? It froze for me. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Alright. It's going to fly over.
I need to figure out to enlarge this somehow so I can see it better.
She will act as... And it's going to make 2 slam attacks towards Shay.
Oh, Eva's rejoining her computer's message.
Yeah.
She's joining on the iPad.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that. The attacks towards Shay. Got it.
Alright. So the first one is a natural 20. And the second one...
Obviously.
Second one is a 13.
Misses.
Okay.
14. Yay.
It does about 12 points of bludgeoning damage onto Shay as it's using its pure wind force, and just punching Shay vigorously.
Gotcha. Aw, poor puppy.
All right.
Don't worry, Mommy's gonna take care of you tonight.
In which then Ineliaqui is going to cast a spell. Which I need to actually jump onto Player's Handbook real quick. Because I totally forgot what it was. Let's see, where is it? Let's see. Where is it? Ah. Ooh, gust of wind. Let's see. Gust.
Hey Sam,
Yes?
could you possibly have Joseph throw her overboard?
I've got a plan.
Alright. Joseph, she is going to cast Gust of Wind in front of you, and it's going to cause a 60-line foot going your direction to try and blow you back. So I need you to make a strength saving throw. Sam.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know which you were talking about. Alright. 7 throw, 10 plus 9, 19 all up.
19? Okay. As she does, she goes as this giant gust of wind is being pulled from the back of her and blowing right through you. You keep your footing just as tight as possibly can. You're holding on to the edge of the stairs right here. Just holding on basically as she's trying to push you back, but she is incapable of doing that.
Yeah! Suck it, magic! Karate wins always!
Alright.
It does an Iron Fist.
Right?
So we're gonna show sometime soon.
That's karate magic.
It's what you got to. It's literally what your guy has.
Alright. And with that, that's going to end her turn. Next up is Arya.
Oh, the screen's frozen for me.
Okay.
Sure. Because did I do anything?
This is going to require a little
Oh, yeah,
bit of teamwork.
Begomnon didn't get a turn.
Begomnon. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the stream working? Because it's just circles for me.
It's stuck on like the screen share is stuck.
Okay. Is the stream itself going though? Because it looks like it's frozen. It's frozen for me on my end.
No, my stream is still going.
Okay. I was worried that like both had gone down.
All right.
All right. Let's see. I'll have to look on the Twitch chat, or like the actual Twitch.
Yeah, it says it's live. I just can't. There it goes. I can't.
I don't know what's going on with the screen share.
Yeah, it's being like weird.
Hold on.
It might be a little hard to do, but am I at the bottom or the top of the grid? Like where the in conjunction with the way that it's top down, where am I at?
You are right here next to Alana. You are at this center stone.
Oh, okay. There. I see it now. All right. Think. Go ahead and move towards the dragon.
Keep in mind, the dragon is about 10 feet above as the deck kind of goes up.
All right. Can I try talking to the dragon?
Sure. Go. Make a persuasion check.
All right. Let me look and make sure that my persuasion.
We want to bet our luck is we get the one sociopathic dragon who's totally into this
17
shit.
total.
17? Okay. You communicate, what do you want to ask?
How did this happen to you?
As the dragon, like, almost blank eyes, you can kind of hear what is trying to say, whispering in Dragonic.
Let me go. I wish to be free. Let me go. I wish to be free.
And that's all it keeps saying.
Okay. Guys, we need to free him. Get rid of the shackles and get rid of that orb.
What do you think the dwarf and I've been trying to do?
We'll try harder.
Okay, as you guys are, like, yelling this at, like, breakneck fucking speed, like... You guys managed to make sense of what each other are saying. But yeah, that's pretty much all you can get from that. So, I'm gonna consider that as your bonus action. Is there anything else you want to do?
Well, he's too far for me to attack, just to, like, try and attack the chains. So I'll go ahead and just, end my turn.
You can move closer.
You want to move closer?
I would say hold your turn, because in case if there's something that you want to be able to do, you're all like, hey, I can do that. So is there like an indication in which, oh, I want to now take my turn?
I'm trying to think of, like, a good strategy. For now, they'll just rely on everyone. I can actually attack with one of the throwing axes.
If that is what you want to do.
I want to try and hit one of the shackles, like, and try and break them.
Okay. Go ahead, roll d20 and make a dexterity.
Would I add my dexterity modifier to my d20 roll, or no? Or
Yes.
just my strength roll?
Yeah, add your dexterity.
Okay. Shit. 14.
As you take one of your axes and you throw it at the shackle, it stops right before it hits the shackle, and then it cracks, bends, and then it's destroyed.
Oh shit. What the hell was that?
If you guys remember what happened with the last shackles and the white dragon, that's very dark magic.
One problem though, I wasn't around for that, so I'm kind of gonna need a little.
Oh yeah,
bit
you
of help.
died.
You died.
Yeah,
in that
I kind of died in that one.
Yeah. Okay, as far as you know, what the fuck?
Braun's just looking like,
What the fuck was that?
Yep.
Can someone fill me in on this?
Not again. All right.
All right. From
We
that,
gotta get the orb out of her hands first.
All right. From
Working
that point
on it.
on, it is now Arya's turn. What do you want to do?
Arya's going to use hold person.
On who?
The elf.
Is there any
okay.
chance you could change that to the dragon? Because I'm gonna try and her off the boat.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
we're
different
fixing
spell.
to-
That would be a hold creature.
Ah.
All right. What's your spell DC? 16. Okay.
Tara, we're going to try and throw her off the boat, though.
All right. You
Well,
cast.
if I hold her, you can throw her.
You cast
Okay.
hold person on an Eliaqui, but it seems like with whatever mysticism is surrounding her, it manages to wave off. It has no effect.
The less of the meat.
All right. You
love that sound.
still have an action. Arya, you still have an action.
I draw out my javelin and I throw it
At what?
at the elf.
I'm gonna say it will not hit the elf first. It will hit the dragon first.
Well, the dragon's a victim. I don't want to hit the dragon.
There's the elemental also.
Maybe move to the side a bit and then throw.
She would have to go down the stairs. And then she could possibly risk hitting either Bergamnon or Joseph.
That's a risk I'm willing to make.
Alright.
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we could get a bit of bardic inspiration up in here.
I use my bardic inspiration.
Alright.
Yay!
Who are
There we
you?
go.
Who are you inspiring?
I want to be Guzman, Joseph, and Braun.
Okay.
Alright.
How do you wish to inspire them?
She flashes.
Oh God. Well, that would only work on 2 of you.
Go away, Jolene.
Well, 2, maybe 3. You.
All right. How do you wish to inspire them?
Arya doesn't flash.
She shows a little bit of ankle though.
She shows a little bit of ankle and sings Hakuna Matata.
Fuck yeah. Alright, that'll work for me.
She kind of pulls up the pant leg and starts singing Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase! In the middle of this strange endeavor, the dragon kind of looks over and says,
What's the captain's reaction?
the captain is holding the fucking ship steady!
She's scared out of her fucking mind. She's
Alright.
wondering why the hell this girl's singing Hakuna Matata.
Alright, from that point, all of you go ahead and take your inspiration die.
Alright.
Next
Use
up is Archie.
What's our inspiration die?
D8.
Yeah, 1d8 because of her level. Alright,
And
next
what
up,
does it do exactly? Sorry.
if you're trying to make a check or say that you're rolling a d20 and you roll like a 10, you can roll that d8 and see if you can try and get a higher number.
Okay, I got you. Awesome.
Alright, next up is Archie. He's going to move forward down to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. He's going to draw his blade. And he's going to throw it at the dragon. Alright. It lands in the dragon's jugular area. And it does about a few good points of damage. Alright. Does about 10 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to cast Dimension Door. And he's going to... And then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, he shows up right on top of his sword, grabs it, and pulls it down. And he just barely falls right here. Just... using his weight to proceed onward. He manages to wiggle it out, but it doesn't do any further damage than what it already has done. And from that point, I'm going to call it Archie's turn, and now is the Green Dragons. And Eliakui looks towards it and says, "Show him what you're made of, darling." And the next thing you see is the dragon go, and it releases its poisonous breath. So,
That's what I said.
so from that point, I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
I think technically I'm like right next to its master. Would I be safe from the mist?
That is true.
Good question, Cone. I'm gonna say... It looks...
You know the face that everybody gets when they see Excalibur and Soul Eater? That's my face right now after this die roll.
Alright. Begomnin, Alana, Braun, Shay, Arvello, and the captain all have to make Constitution saving throws.
Alright, do I roll one for me and one for Shay in this instance?
Yes, it is
Okay.
everybody. Except for
Okay.
the air elemental, as it does not need to breathe.
Alright. Alright. Myself, 16. And let's see.
18 total.
And 19 for Shay. So I'm probably
I got a 16 also. I hate numbers like that because it's like right on the border, you know what I mean?
Okay. Shay and Begomnin, as the gaseous air surrounds them, you guys manage to kind of just shake it off and manage to find good pockets of clean air. As for the rest of you,
That's a good boy.
you take oh shit. This is never the fun part with me. This is a lot of D6, by the way.
Wait a second. You never mentioned me, am I?
You're clear from the cone.
Okay.
Basically, from that point on, so everybody down this way, just gaseous
Oh, wait, Braun
air.
was Braun in the area of fire then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From this point on, so here, it goes out. From here,
Yeah.
passes through these two. You still get caught up in all that.
Okay. Alright.
4. Let's see. See how well you guys fare. 6, 3, 6.
I should probably use my bardic inspiration, but I'm saving it once I die.
Good idea, man. Good idea.
Yeah. Saving it.
Last roll. Oh boy.
I can't wait for my turn. I'm gonna go to town on this bitch.
Mm. So 18, 16, 20. Let's see. 10, 19, 19, 14, 17.
Never used my bardic
11.
inspiration from last time.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna be making very good use of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray to my dice. I give it a little kiss. My dice a little kissy.
All right. So
And
for
hopefully it will
those,
fall high.
for those who have failed, you have taken 62 points of poison damage.
Oh shit.
As for the rest of you, you take 31 points of poison damage.
I am down to 13 right now.
You said 60. I think how many? 62?
62.
I'm down to
So
13 points.
yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm kind of dead, except for Relentless Endurance, which is a race feature, so that's the only thing keeping me alive right now.
As you are about to go down, just the clear blackened, just almost tunnel vision, you try to just force yourself back through your half-orcish heritage, and you manage to snap right into it, almost falling.
I'm freaking dying. Don't I also get a disadvantage because of the sickness now?
Nope, that'll be on your turn.
Okay, that'll be on my turn. Shit.
As for the captain and Arvello are kind of they're not doing exactly well, but they're pretty strong put. So they're still up.
Why is he out? Go away. Go
Or fight, Arvello. Fight.
All right. With that, it is now the captain's turn. She is going to use one of her skills, in which she is going to try and capsize the ship to try and knock whoever she can off to the side. I need everybody to make a strength check.
Oh shit.
Check. Strength.
This is the dragon.
Ah.
This is Eliaqui.
25.
20
7.
total, thank God.
Arvello.
19.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make it.
As she turns over the boat, the dragon and Eliaqui are both knocked off. Archie falls here. Arya and everybody, you are barely stopped by Shay. In fact, I'm gonna let Shay help you. Have Shay make a strength check real quick.
Alright, strength check for Jay. Oh, thank God, 19.
As you are about to fall over, he, by his teeth, snap and pulls you back over, barely holding on as well. Arvello is just caught up by these stairs, in which now Eliaqui and the Green Dragon are currently falling. But yeah, Broad is all the way over here as well. Alright. From that point, she then puts the ship back into balance. There's still...
I have a quick question. I assumed that the evil elf was standing on top of the dragon, and then I was standing on top of the dragon when I went to them. So would I be off the ship as well?
No.
I'm still holding your rope, by the way, even if you went off.
Okay.
Yeah, you weren't standing on top of her. She was already on the deck. Yeah, she just fell off. Because she nat 1'd, and the dragon fucking nat 5'd.
Damn.
So, at this point, the captain flips one of the switches, and it seems like the ship now begins to gain a lot of speed. Fucking fly. I have no idea where this thing is coming from. Alright. It is now going about 90 feet per turn. There is still an air elemental present, in which at this point it is going to be Arvello's turn. And he is going to cast it's actually a pretty powerful spell for him, which is why
Something tells me he's OP as shit, but
He's
we just
Arvello.
assume...
he's a
we
level
just assume
15 sorcerer.
Oh fuck, he's stronger than all of us.
Yeah, which is why the big B hand thing is a pretty big deal. Let's see.
What?
All right. As such, he then fucking killed it. I finally fucking killed it.
But wait, it needs to have its own saving throw.
Sorry.
Alright. This is actually a really fun spell because I've been waiting to use it. Hold on, let me double check. Alright. Which I need to have him roll a d20, which I'm hoping. Nat fucking 20! Alright. You guys notice that in his arcane presence, just power flowing through his hands. He then slams it onto the ship, And you begin to notice just this wave of energy passes all throughout the ship. And the ship and you guys are invisible.
The fuck?
Yep.
Invisibility cloak, basically.
Okay, we knew we were going on a dangerous mission, correct?
Yeah.
Why? And he knew we might possibly have some pursuers, correct?
No.
Okay.
Keep in mind, he travels the world.
My question would have been, why in the fuck didn't he do this at the beginning?
Because he rolled a 2! He rolled a 2 for fucking initiative!
Oh, damn. That
Ron
He's the last guy to go!
I meant before we took off! I meant like, what were you like barely leaving port? Just do it, all of a sudden, oh, we're invisible. They can't track us or nothing, but no, this son of a bitch.
Keep in mind, this is Arvella we're talking about, right?
This is Arvella we were talking about.
Does Arvella have any actions left?
He does have one more action left. He is going.
Ron,
he's actually going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna actually move up towards the captain, and he's gonna just keep holding on to the ship as he is not letting go to anything. And he turns to her, fly steady. There is still an air elemental on the ship. Just want to let you guys know that. Alright, from that point on, it is now Alana's turn.
Alright. I'm still recovering from poison damage, so... Alright, how far is the air elemental from?
Right next to you.
Right next to me? Alright, I'm gonna go fucking hand-to-hand combat with this shit if I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. So that'll be strength, right?
Yep.
Alright. 18.
That hits.
Alright. I'm gonna go straight into the jaw. Try to see if I can hit that thing. Bah!
As you grasp your hands, it seems like that when Elemental not really having as strong as a presence as it did from this gigantic movement, you manage to punch through what seems to be like pure energy to you. What's the damage that you caused?
What do I roll for damage on that one?
It was strength. Yeah, it was strength. And since it's hand to hand, it should be a D4 because you have no particular abilities.
2.
It's about 1 point of damage.
Damn.
Keep in mind, it is an air elemental. So.
And not to mention, I'm dying as well. So.
Yeah. No, it's just it has a natural resistance to anything that isn't a magical item.
Yeah. Yeah. If only I had my firebane dagger still.
All right. From that point on, it is now Joseph's turn.
All right. How far am I away from the air elemental?
You would have to jump over Begamnon to get to it.
Because I could do that. Also, how far am I? Are the dragon and the lady flying?
Make a perception check.
All right. 3 plus 3, 6.
6? You have no fucking idea.
Nope.
You try to look over.
All right.
Oh no! I literally just looked over there. I'm not too sure. And that's all.
Well, because my friends are dying, I'm gonna spend 3 key points.
Okay.
For Step of the Wind, which basically means I can take, I can do a dash, and my jump distance is doubled for the turn. And then I'm going to use a Stunning Strike and then Flurry of Blows. I'm going to stun him, and then I'm going to punch it twice.
Alright, so you jump over Begamnon. I will consider that your jump movement. And you land right behind the air elemental. And so go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. This is Stunning Strike is with a melee weapon. So I'm going to use my short sword. 18 plus 9. What's 18? What's 18 plus 9?
17.
No, it'd be 27.
27.
27.
27. I'm assuming that hits.
Yep, that definitely hits.
All right, and then for my my flurry of blows, 11 plus 9 and 12 plus 9. That was a good roll.
20 and 21. Nice.
20. Okay. So, and on flurry of blows, I can do one of 3 things, but the thing I want to do is make it so it must succeed a dexterity saving throw or it's knocked prone.
Okay.
Alright.
It rolled a 15.
Okay, I think... Do you know what the monk DC is? Because I think it might be 16, but I'm not sure.
Let's see, monk.
I'm just gonna round up do the damages.
It is your proficiency modifier and your wisdom modifier.
Okay, the plus 10. Because then, yeah, it's 16.
Okay. Then it fails its saving throw.
Yeah, knocked it on its ass. Alright, now I'm gonna get my calculator out because I can't do math in my head.
Unfortunately,
right,
you try and knock it prone, but it is a air elemental, and they cannot be knocked prone.
Ah, shit. Oh well. Okay, and then my 2 unarmed attacks. Mm-hmm.
So what was the damage altogether? Because also, keep in mind, your hands are basically magical weapons at this point.
Finding out. I'm doing the math now. Oh shit, no, I did it wrong. Ah, fuck! Alright. 34 damage.
Okay. The key empowered in your fist, you just go whack, 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 whack! And you manage to do quite a bit of damage to its elemental form. It is not looking strong, as in the wind begins to kind of slightly die out quite a bit, but it's trying to hold itself up.
Originally, I accidentally put in one of the numbers wrong, and my damage was 88, and I went, no, that's not right.
Alright,
I forgot to put in a plus.
Braun, you are up.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do, since I am, dying, I'm going to enter my rage and use one of my turns under that to use a potion of greater healing.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your potion of greater healing.
It is a 44 plus 4. Do I add the plus 4 each time I roll it?
It's basically you run the 4 at the end. Yeah, you roll 4d4 and then plus 4.
Do I add the plus 4 each time I roll?
Yeah.
The d4. Okay, cool. So that is 6.
Oh no! You just rolled 4d4 and then you
add the 4 at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me. Oh, frick. So that's. This final total. I got 2 more rolls. Alright, I got 13 plus 4, so I got 17 hit points from that.
17. Okay.
And I have 2 more actions since I'm raging, right?
Yes, you have 2 attacks.
Can I use another potion as one of my attacks?
Yes. You're free to do that.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use another one of my potions.
Alright, go ahead.
Because I'm death prone, apparently.
I didn't mean it, bro. I really didn't. I was just hoping everybody...
No.
I was
that wasn't a shot at
praying
you. That's just, I'm always, hanging on by a thread. That wasn't a shot at you.
I was, fucking praying that nobody dies at this gas.
Oh, that's actually really good. So it's another 17. How much did I say I got the first time?
For health?
I wrote it down. Never mind.
Yeah.
17, 34. All right, I'm good now.
All right.
All right, and for my final attack, I attack the air elemental with Argoth.
Okay. So go ahead and roll.
All right. Oh, nat 20.
That is a critical. So go ahead.
All right, and because of the Savage Attacks ability I have, I get to roll a second hit die.
Yep.
Nice.
Actually, need to look at Argoth real quick.
Awesome.
And... the first one's an 8 plus 1, so that's 5. So I'm trying to make sure I got the right thing for Barbarian again.
Okay.
Alright, so the first one does 11 damage.
Alright.
The second roll does 14, so 25.
Alright. As you basically embed this fucking air elemental, just now splitting its ethereal being in half, it dissipates, but for some strange reason, you feel something inside Argoth. More! And it gains another blood tinge point. So go ahead and mark off a blood tinge. How many do you have, by the way? I think you're at 3?
Notes. Yeah, this is my third.
Okay. Braun, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Actually, no. Hold on. I need you to roll a d20 real quick.
Just regular d20?
A regular d20.
Alright. 16.
Alana, what's your AC?
Oh.
Oh shit. My AC is 16.
He beats your AC. Braun, something inside you, something inside the axe, as something deepens up your arm and reaches into your mind. More! 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 And suddenly you swing your axe to your left and it hits Alana. I need you to go ahead.
No!
So go ahead and roll that
Alana!
damage.
Run! 7.
He deals about 7 points of slashing damage.
Happening?
I am down to 6 points now.
Oh shit.
As Braun, as your vision clears, you see Alana. Her chest is slightly bloody from the axe. As you look down, and you have no idea how this happened.
No! No!
And from that point, it is.
You don't know what happened.
Run!
Oh yeah. By the way, this guy died.
I like how he nonchalantly. Oh yeah, yeah, kind of. He's kind of gone.
As you guys begin to stand around, you hear those wing beats. They are now scouring for you.
We're still invisible, right?
Yep, you are still invisible, so they need to make a perception check at disadvantage. This is the dragon.
I'm sorry, Alana.
It's not your fault. Well, it kind of is, but...
I'm not
The dragon,
basically going to hard breathing.
The dragon itself can sense your presence as it does have blind sight. But it doesn't know exactly where you guys are. So that is going to pass as Ineliaqui's turn. It is now Begomden's turn.
All right. I rush over to Alana and use a potion of greater healing and a regular potion on her.
Okay, I'm gonna consider that as both of your actions, and that will be it.
All right. Fuck. Let me sec. 34 plus 4. Add 14.
All right.
And an additional 9.
All right. All right. 29 points. Nice. Thank you.
Next up is Arya's turn. Oh yeah, you guys can see them, but they cannot see you. They are flying very close by.
As we can dodge, as long as we stay out of their vicinity.
How far distance-wise are they from us?
They are about 50 feet away from you guys.
Okay.
So, Arya, what are you doing?
I can't quite tell where exactly am I in relation to Ineliaqui.
You are here, and she is way over there. To kind of do, which actually would be a great time to do something like this, or this.
There you go.
That's
Awesome.
cool.
Okay, I'm going to move.
Well, I want to try something real quick. Okay. Oh, there. Okay. All right. I'll do that.
I'm going to move within 60 feet of Ineliaqui.
The only way you're gonna get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is by jumping over this. So I would need you to make an athletics check, or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Let me. I got 16.
Alright, you managed to just scale over this and you run as close as you can. See, right about there.
Okay. And I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay. What is... Okay. Go ahead and, I'm gonna say... Fuck. I'm gonna say... Shit. Fucking... Okay. I'm gonna say... Go ahead. Go ahead and roll damage, because I don't think... You know where she is, but... Actually, no. I don't know if that would work. Because Cloud of Daggers do not fly. It fills a space, but you guys are moving.
Well, even if we're moving, everything would be going at the same speed, so it really wouldn't matter.
Yes, but you fill in a space in the air that does not mean you'll cast Cloud of Daggers, but it will only be in that space, and they're still moving forward. Nothing would happen.
Okay. Then I am going to attempt to throw my javelin again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. Add your dexterity modifier.
Okay, 18 plus 4, that's 22.
As you try to aim your javelin towards an Eliaquim, you throw it, and she notices out of the corner of her eye, and she gets hit in the side of her leg, which goes right through and embeds itself into the dragon as well. So I go ahead and roll damage. At that point, when you threw it, you hear Arvello, "What are you doing?"
Let's read this. We lost our invisibility, didn't we?
You gave up your position.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Got a 5? Okay. At that point, it is now Archie's turn. In which, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna run back down over here. Let's see. What is his social? Alright. Actually, no. 2, 3, 4. 6. Trying skill. I'm gonna say he's gonna, which he's fine. All right, Archie scales over the handles like you did, Arya, and he gets just a little bit closer, and then from his magic he begins to extrude what looks to be slightly darker than usual, and he's going to. And immediately he throws it all the way forward. He throws what looks to be a magical aura way ahead, like way ahead. And as you guys move immediately oh so closer, you need to make. Actually, no, wrong dice roll, but I'll still try and keep it. Casting a level 4 spell. And it's a very good one. Just totally forgot what it does. Okay. Spell level. Where is it? Okay. Alright. Alright. As it does, he casts what looks to be an open hole, and this is what everybody can slightly see, some kind of fiery plane. As such, the dragon and an Eliaquim, not seeing it, fly in, and it shuts. At that point in time, it looks like the danger is gone.
Ah, great, another runner.
Braun just like drops to his knees at this point. Just looking at Alana with just absolute horror, just muttering.
No. No. No.
I'm not gonna be mad at Ron, but I'm just looking at him very scared now.
Arya's scared also.
I
thing made
run
you-
over.
Do something horrible.
I run over to the almost dead Alana and medicine her.
Okay.
What kind of medicine do
try
you
to
have?
I'm just gonna try and stabilize her condition.
She's already stabilized. She has enough health points to where she is stable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm at 29, so I'm pretty good.
She's
Half
doing,
my health.
She's doing kind of okay.
Yeah.
You guys are currently flying invisibly. A little bit more of a heavier air right about now, as you guys had basically lost a lot of altitude.
Yeah.
I run up to Arvello and see if he's okay.
As you run up to Arvello, you can see that he's definitely breathing heavily. Like he's really focusing. I would not bother him.
Yeah.
I kiss him on
think-
the mouth.
Make a charisma check.
Yep.
Make a quick
Yeah.
charisma check.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go
Oh,
downstairs.
yes! I rolled an 18, so 19 all up.
You give him a nice kiss on the lips, real nice smooch, and you break lips, and he's all like, "Joseph, you dog." And he seems a little bit more brighter, but yeah, he's definitely trying his hardest not to relieve himself of this spell.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to make my way downstairs, at least to go rest. I'm just like limping, but I'm still trying to go there.
Yeah. Alright. At that point, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it game for tonight.
Alright.
I'm definitely gonna get a discount next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say anything about it right now, but you definitely notice that there's a huge change in Argoff. He seems a little bit more relaxed than back when he was full of this bloodied rage, but you can tell that he's not as violent as originally he was. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're gonna call that for a night, you guys. Holy shit.
Damn.
Oh wow.
I have bark prep classes in 6 hours. Or I have to get from in 6 hours.
I have work in 5 hours, so yeah, 6 hours. Yeah.
I have to wake up a little bit later. I get to. Yeah, my fucking job sucks. I'm usually doing early morning deliveries, but no, not this Monday. Yeah, I've been waiting for that last blood tinge to see what would happen. And by God, I am not disappointed in making Argoff. I don't mean that in a bad or a good way. I'm just saying, like, I've been waiting for a character who can use it.
Yeah. And a character to suffer from it.
I mean, no,
would this be considered a full rest, or would this be considered like a half rest for us?
At this point, about a week will pass. At this point, because you guys have a little bit more smoother sailing from this point on, but you do know now you are being hunted.
Yep.
Quick question. What do I have to roll to at some point during the week enter Arvello?
Oh
That'd be
my.
that would be a charisma.
19 plus 1.
Oh my god.
You guys go to about the
Okay,
third
so-
floor and you make sweet gay sex.
Meanwhile,
Wait, who's on
Braun's
top,
just
who's on bottom?
Braun is traumatized at this point.
Braun's just like huddled up in the farthest corner of the hold by himself, just sitting there.
Not going in the fetal position, is he?
No, he's just sitting there with his chin tucked on his knees.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take time to myself. And just.
Braun's
Arya
just
also
mad that I
takes-
stole his boyfriend.
I think this is going to be a week that I'm going to be by myself with my pets, just petting them.
I'm gonna comfort Alana.
Yeah. Alright.
Braun does leave one of his greater healing potions outside her door, though. Or by her
Arya
bed.
locks herself away for the night.
And again,
Keep in
just
mind-
a
keep in
lot
mind,
of
you
anal
guys-
sex for me.
Can you keep in mind, you guys, you do not have separate rooms. It is a.
I just meant by her bed.
Yeah.
Alright. Yep.
Damn it! That
You're
means
correct.
they get to hear all the stuff that goes on.
Damn
Damn it.
during
No
the
privacy.
Moment, during the moment that Braun isn't downstairs, that was the moment that sweet sugary gay sex was being made.
Right in front of us.
No,
Did we,
no, where
I was saying-
nobody was around.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Did I make him come? Am I a good lover?
Damn it.
I guess we'll find out next week.
Braun does apologize multiple times during the few weeks, but he keeps to himself.
All right, we'll
He just feels like
you'll
shit.
you'll figure out what's going on. You guys still have yet to do some other things, but yeah, that's it. All right, you guys. So from that point, let's go ahead and say our final goodbyes. Goodbyes. A little bit more of a.
I
heavier
would just like to say I'm finally using Instagram. You can go on my Instagram. It's Sprite Stuff. Only one capital S at the start. Yeah, it's mostly just pictures of me being very drunk.
That's what Instagram's for.
I still do not have Instagram because I have people stalking me online professionally, so...
I mean, I
Gotta
don't have
do-
an Instagram because I'm not a faggot.
Hey. I don't have Instagram because I forgot my password.
I have an Instagram, but I only post pets and items, and that's as far as it goes. No selfies.
I actually want to start using mine, so having people on it would be good.
Yeah, I'll follow you later.
Oh, cheers,
Yeah.
bruh. I'll send you a DP.
Yay.
Oh god.
My final goodbyes is I'm recently single, not exactly ready to mingle, but I am ready to fuck like crazy.
Oh god.
Good for
So like
you.
his Instagram.
Yeah.
Hey, remember, kids, never pick up magical talking axes because they may make you, accidentally murder someone.
And never be a bard because you're mostly useless.
To be fair,
Yeah, I mean-
you
You
have,
have
second place
other
of our-
spells.
None of my spells are very good.
Healing
You learn-
word. Oh, I don't know. Healing word, especially after everyone sucked in deadly gas from a dragon.
Healing word. Let me.
Can I
Wait,
can
you
I
do
use
that?
the week to teach you a little bit of karate? A little bit of Long Fu Pai.
This is what the typhoon was going to
She's
be
not.
for.
She's not a monk, so she can't really understand the magical energy that is key.
She don't know kung fu.
Maybe in the future. Who knows?
She has no kung fu.
Oh, question. Do we regain our spell slots? Myself and Arya?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure that we didn't permanently lose our spell
Your
slots.
kung fu is strong, but my kung fu is stronger.
Is what me and Arvello say as we're making love.
Oh god.
Oh, Joseph, your kung
Did
fu
you
is
teach him
strong.
the way of the drunken fisting?
Oh god.
Joseph, your kung fu is strong, but I'm stronger.
The sad thing is, he would totally dominate him.
Yep.
Does my penis count as a magical strike?
I don't know.
No, please no. Please no.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
not gonna define it, but I do say you guys do make sweet sugary love. So with that being
Is
said,
there a key
I'm
empowered
so
blow
glad
job?
that's canon.
yep.
At some point during the week, Braun catches the two of them on deck together, and he just gives them just a
We will-
sad, like, betrayed look at both of them.
We will find out next
Yeah.
week when
Yeah.
that happens.
By the way,
In
By the way,
first.
nobody uses the bathrooms in the downstairs. They're currently busy.
All right, you guys.
Damn
So with that being
right
said-
they are.
So
Oh wait,
with that being said,
By myself.
you guys. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead, call it a
Come here,
night.
Marcus.
Thank you guys so much for joining. As usual, you can get some more of this fun stuff next week. We'll be back. I'll do come by back on Saturday where I'll be playing some Borderlands with Ava, and then come back next
Yeah.
week for the next exciting installment of D6.
Wait, Aaron.
Yeah.
Quick question. I know we talked about it in the chat, but were we taking the last 2 weeks off or no?
Oh, the
yeah, for
26th.
the contest.
Just the 26th?
The 26th. We will not be playing a game on the 26th. Mainly for the fact that we will all be busy with either trying to get AX ready or trying to finish our Tiba.
issues.
Yeah, our Tiba stuff. So that is something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
So yeah. It will be that Sunday. We will not be taking the last 2 Sundays, but we will try and stream at AX, which will be the Space D&D game, which I think I'm
Keyword. Try.
as I'm trying to plan to bring my entire rig with me, which is a very difficult thing to do.
I'm not going to be able to be here next Sunday.
Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah. All right. Well, last words. Definitely thanks for stopping by. Check me out on my page. I've been on pretty much 3 projects this week, so kind of happy. Was in Aaron's How to Be an Adventurer Part 3. Go check that out. Check out Yomi's Final Fantasy 15. And
I was in that too. Both of
and
those.
yeah, and check me out also as in Eagle 8 Burgers Moggy. So yeah.
I was not in that.
Yes, I was in all 3 of those. And they all came out this week, so I'm kind of happy. So, there. That's my little thing.
Yep, and
Oh my God.
We'll also be at AWA, don't worry, guys.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now hashtag Duncan did nothing wrong and hashtag Braun was a real killer is a thing.
All right.
That'd be a hell of a twist.
With that being said, thank you guys so much. Should you still consider on wanting to donate or check us out on Patreon, as it does help this stream, please give it a good thought. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you all next week here on D6.